are probably gonna be screaming, so like...
I was gonna say, where's the lie?
Yeah. Nothing but screams. All screams all the time.
All screams all the time.
Welcome to the scream stream, boys.
Like and follow.
Smash that like button.
Smash.
Tap that bell.
Tap that bell. I'm just trying to get my stupid overlay thing to go. Stupid. Fucking 80,000 Capkas. Like, it wants, like, I kid you not, me to do, like, 4 Capkas in a row just to prove. And they're always the ones where it's like, click all the things with the bicycle in it. And I'm like, does the person on the bicycle count? Does this tiny sliver of a handlebar count?
Never.
Like, this tiny little rear view thing here, does that count? Oh my god. You know, I said 4. Oh, it's a motorcycle. I said 4 because I was kind of joking. I'm at 5. No, I'm at 6. Like, am I doing them wrong? I'm clicking the fucking buses. I'm at 8. I'm at 9.
Jesus.
I'm at 10. How many fucking do I have to do 10? Sorry, I shouldn't swear so much when I'm technically on someone else's stream. There,
no, you're fine.
It
I
wanted
swear so much, so
it made me do 10 captchas. It made me do 10 bullshits. 10
bullshits. Wow.
10 bullshits.
10 shitballs. Wow.
10 shitballs it made me do to prove I wasn't a robo man with a robo plan.
Wow. Sure you're not a robot?
A robot. Include camera in group output. I can switch that on. Sorry, I'm just looking at the...
No, it's
okay,
fine.
So I am live now.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's showing the thing for you now.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what to see. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. For you, I'm seeing the OBS and no...
Yeah, I'm seeing... that's what I see in your...
You're live. The stream is now live. Say hi to the viewers. Hi, viewers.
Hi, viewers.
We're trying to figure out why Twitch is dumb.
Yeah. Because it should be... Hold on.
Copy your camera slot link. Link copied. I don't know what that means. I did it though. I copied it. So there's a button at the top that says start streaming together. Do I? No, I can see yours now. I can see yours.
Virtual. What's the...
Now I don't. Now I see the OBS thing again.
Hold up. Start virtual. Why is it flipped? God damn it. Yeah, I gotta start your virtual camera in OBS.
Oh, will that fuck up my streaming though?
I don't think so.
Okay, start virtual camera. Hopefully it doesn't. OBS, that would be an oversight.
Right.
Okay. So, I did that. Pardon?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, right. I did that.
Under your camera button in stream together, or whatever you're looking at, make sure that it points to your OBS virtual camera.
Yes, that would make sense. Okay.
Ow. Fuck.
Camera, turn camera on and do OBS. There we go. Okay, turn camera on. Hey! Waha! Yay!
Spectacular.
Alright, I'm just gonna go with the one they recommend. They say, wait, group capture, browse source, individual browse source for each. 1 link per guest. I'm just gonna go with the recommended one because it seems like that's working for us, so.
okay.
Okay.
I just...
Okay, I see. So I think that it was telling me for me to do this for you.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to have my shit displayed in your stream. I'm just this is purely so I can show your stream to my viewers.
Yeah, I
Stuff,
can.
so, while I'm working on Valentine's.
I could. I know if I was a little more set up. Well, I can do this. You can go into. Well, you can go into Slip's camera. Maybe.
I mean,
his little box. He doesn't. He's just mulling around being an asshole. He doesn't need to. He's not gonna be on stream tonight because I know he's just gonna be yelling at me. As I say, as he comes and he lies down perfectly in the spot that like I always want him to lie in, and then he never does. All right, let me turn on studio mode so people aren't seeing me try to.
Crappy man.
Yeah, crabby patty.
Let me get you away from Party Parrot here.
Oh, the head one.
Yeah.
I was like, is that Beanie's new name? Okay, so. Okay, so now how did I do that? I didn't read the thing because I was like, I don't need to know this. And now I'm like, I need to know this.
Hey.
Okay. How did you do it?
How did I do what?
How did you get me on yours?
In browser source settings, there under browser sources, there's URLs for your camera and then 1 to 5 guests.
Okay, so I can copy guest slot 1 link, which is you.
Yeah.
Okay, link copied, and then I put you up as like in OBS. I put you as like
a browser source.
Browser source. That makes sense. Okay, we can do that. That's not too hard.
Hooray! Ow.
Fuss. I'll just call this one Fuss.
Hopefully I'm not frickin' backward.
Well, if you are, I'll flip you and accidentally skew you and
yay,
make it awful.
Yay!
Hey. Allow access. Windows is like, this is a security risk. And I'm like, it's okay, Windows, it's okay. Okay, I did skew you because I forget in OBS when you hold shift, it allows you to fuck with the thing, where in every other program imaginable... Wait, what, did I delete you? Wait, where are you? Oh no, you're just at the top there.
Just deleted me from existence.
Whoops! No more pause.
No more me. That's okay.
Oh dear. Anyways, sorry, what I was trying to say was, cause okay, I move you and it moves my whole overlay. Oh, it's doing the thing too right now. For me, where the studio mode's not working. It is auto live updating.
Parts.
OBS, what's your damage?
I don't know. I have to see about it, but right now is not the time.
No, now's not the time. I mean, now's not the time for me to be doing this either, but here we are. It's fine. We're professional streamers. Well, actually, neither of us are professional streamers. We make our money doing other things, but
we're good at stuff.
Yeah. If we were professional streamers, we might have figured this all out before going live, but
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Here we go. There you are. It's funny because now I can see mine in yours, and then you can see yours in mine.
Fantastic.
So it's like that weird window thing.
Doing great, folks.
I really wish you could like zoom in on OBS because I'm like, I think you're in the bounding box, but I'm not sure. You're close enough that if my eyes can't tell, other people are probably fine with it. And if they're not, well,
fuck them.
You deal. You deal.
You deal.
I'm gonna open my bubble tea. I got this on my way back from the doctor because that's one of the 18,000 things I did today. And then I was like, I'm gonna drink this, and I'm like, I don't want to drink it on the subway because I'm going to get it all the fuck all over me or whatever. And then I got home and I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna be streaming tonight, so what if I save it? So I was very good and I saved it, but I put it in the there we go. I put it in the freezer because I didn't want all the ice to melt. And I just put the like straw in, but it got stuck on ice. And I got it in. It's in. Oh, you can't see it. It's see-through because it's honeydew. So it just looks like I'm drinking like gray, like
nutritious,
nutritious gray. Well, if I drink it over this way, it looks like I'm drinking white. There we go. Gray, the most delicious. Oh yeah, you know what I don't have?
What?
My pen.
Whoops.
Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my god, so set up. We're so professional. Flip, I'm not gonna steal your toy. Stop running away from me. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna take off my sweater so I don't die.
Yeah, please don't die. That would be really bad for our numbers.
Okay. Alright, I'm back and I'm actually ready. And it's almost 8. See, technically, I was sort of right. We still sort of started on the right time, but I was also late I was late and not late simultaneously. My air server thing keeps popping up because my thing's going to sleep. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night. Normally we're playing Dredge, but tonight we're doing an extra special art stream here with Fuss and Beanie. Slip's here too, but he's doing his own thing because we're doing some very last minute Lethal Company Valentine's Day cards. So we're gonna both be working. Yeah. So we're both are gonna be working on some line art, and Fuss is gonna be coloring these, and we're just gonna see what we can bang out essentially in literally the night before. So
I even downloaded special fonts.
Yeah. Ooh, really? That's neat.
So special, yeah. Let me see if they actually work.
Yeah. And so, yeah, so that's what we're going to be working on, and my big goal was to put them up for free for people to do with like a little donate button of if, hey, we put work into them, if you want to pay like $1 or something, it'd be appreciated, but I don't think it's a lot. That sort of stuff also takes time to organize and put up and make a like little website page and stuff, and it's like, I don't know. Maybe next year, if Lethal Company hasn't completely died, maybe next year we'll have some really organized, really well formatted Valentine's Day cards for everyone. But for now, yeah, but for now we're gonna just see what we can get done.
Where are my freaking fonts?
Where are your freaking fonts? That was so much more sassy than I meant it to be. Alright.
Oh, am I gonna have to... Hold on.
Okay. So these are gonna be down, like I explained it to Fuzz earlier, these are down and dirty. I'm just doing line art super fast, and she has been told she's not allowed to lovingly paint these.
God damn it. I'm disappointed.
You can after Valentine's. Afterwards. You can render each one for 18 hours if you want, but actually that's a lie. You cannot. I don't want to do that to you.
Where are my freaking preferences?
I'll show some of the ones quick though that we have. This one I'm working on right now is you fill my quota.
And
it's the cash register, and then when I showed you the rough ones of this, I hadn't added the tentacles, but I'm adding the tentacles, so it's like Jeff taking the stuff. Yeah, and then let's see what else. We've got. I turned off all the words for these ones because I was making the PDFs for you. So this one's "Are You My Quota?" I guess this is just the time where I'll turn all the layers back on. And this one's "You Complete My Quota," and then it's the like "We Want You" thing. And then this one is "Flowers for My Valentine." I think my favorite part, I actually do really like how the faces came out, but I like the little tootsies I did because they have these weird little paws. The Brackens, they have like weird little paws, and I put those in. Anyways, next one is yes, I have to redo the text for this one, but it's "You Stole My Heart and My Lungs and My Spleen," and then it's like the spider one. And then this one is "I Must Be a Coilhead because you get me sprung." This one I might not get done because this one's like a lot of text and like it's less drawing, but it's like "The company loves you" and then like the big disclaimer at the bottom. And then this one only kind of works in like real Valentine form because on the back it's like you owe money to the company. So this one might just be kind of for next year, I think. And then this one is "My Heart Thump Thump Thumps for You." And then and this one's "Be Mine, Valentine."
It has a butt.
It does have a butt, and they're doing the like, "Oh my,
oh my,
oh my," and then the one
my butt cheeks.
Exactly, and then the rest.
Look.
Oh, you were there the whole time. And then the rest you guys will see as we go, because I'll be working on the lines for them. I thought that was a brilliant time to take a big drink, apparently. Mid-sentence. Stop staring at me. What are you doing? I'm getting the eye, and I don't know why. He is, like, sitting exactly where he should sit, though. For regular stream. Because of course he is. I'm going to put my keyboard away because I don't actually need it.
Only thing I hate about Art Studio Pro is the fact that there is no documentation!
Art Studio Pro. Oh, is that the new one you're using?
Yeah, on iPad. It's like, I don't even remember how much it costs. I think it's like either there's a sub, but you can buy a perpetual license for like 40, 50 something. I don't know. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It does a good job, but I just can't figure out how to install fonts. I figured it out before. I have 2 custom ones installed, but
oh my god, everything's so complicated for that shit on the iPad.
And there's no they all do it different. They all do it differently.
Yeah. And then Google's like, "Oh, you mean how to like use fonts?" And it's like, "No, I know how to fucking use fonts."
Or like, "Do you mean Clip Studio Paint?" And I'm just like, "No.
No, I mean the exact thing that I wrote.
I meant the thing that I want to use the thing, but they're like up yours, I guess."
I like that it's like really like non-committal up yours, I guess.
I guess. You want to use custom fonts? Wow. That's cute.
It's like, that's nice. Carrying on. Move on.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's just like, there's no way to... Come on, guys! Let me live!
Let me figure out this thing that should only take like 2 seconds to figure out.
I swear I'm not gonna spend that much longer on this. I mean, if I do add any text at all whatsoever, I'll do it in like Affinity, but I'll probably...
Yeah, I was gonna... Slip, you were literally just out there 2 times, like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, like, when I was, like, gonna put fonts, like, the actual words, and I was just gonna put them into, like, Photoshop or something, because, like, kind of fuck Procreate for that.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's so bad. Like, I really like Procreate, but, like, texting it is just...
You don't have to love everything about it.
Yeah, it's just the worst. Slip, you were just out there, baby. What was I gonna say? Oh, I thought, and this is like, again, it's one of those things for like, if we have time, which is gonna be a big, a big theme of the evening, I think. Because I was thinking, as like a border, on mine, you can see I've been doing everything kind of in this, like, this fake card border, but I was thinking it'd be really cute if, like, I'm sorry, I take drinks at the worst time.
How dare you? God damn.
I was thinking it'd be cute if, like, the border was like great asset, but great asset, great. Or, like, if that gets, like, too repetitive, it could be, like, the speech at the start. Just going around. Probably until it gets to the great asset, because obviously we're not going to fucking listen to all that, like, asterisk text. Great ass. Like, yeah, I could say that. Like, it could be, like, great asset, and then it could just say great ass, and then go back to great asset. Like, it's, like... like, it's sneaky, but not... Okay, fine, Slip. I will let you out. It's not like I'm on a time limit or anything.
Right?
1 sec, sorry.
Slip.
You can't bring Alligator with you.
Why?
Let him go.
Why?
Go potty. Go potty.
Oh my god.
Slip. Hey, leave it. Come on. You're not gonna go. Get inside.
You. User manual. Oh, it's broken!
You abuse your privileges and I'm taking the bells away.
Okay. Just I don't... Give me the manual!
I'm just hearing you screaming from my headphones.
Sorry.
You okay, buddy?
I'm great. I'm
good.
Great.
Good, excellent.
I'm awesome.
Sorry if I'm coughing. I am getting better, I swear, but...
Oh, God.
It's a bear. Apparently a slow
process. No! I don't want shortcuts! Unless it's a shortcut to how to add fonts to this stupid program. Anyway, sorry for getting loud. If anybody's even watching this, welcome to me being slightly unhinged around friends, because that's what I do. I'm loud.
That's what friends are for.
Loud man, person, human. Fucking Christ on a crutch.
On a crutch?
Christ on a crutch, yes.
That's our other Valentine's. That's for next year.
Fucking.
Just injured Jesus.
Injured Jesus, yeah, sure. I mean, technically injured Jesus is coming up very soon. I don't know when Easter actually happens.
But, right. Right, we'll be making a calendar for that, everyone.
Indeed. Gestures, no. Apple Pencil offset, third-party stylus, pencil on the little finger, single touch, tools. There's God.
So why do you gotta do this?
Freaking thing. Oh my God, no. Eat shit. Thanks.
Slip, why you gotta be the way that you are?
Clothing. I don't care about any of this. Doesn't matter.
Wait, is this telling you about kerning?
Yes.
Oh my God. It's like, step 1. Now that you have your fonts imported into... Now do this.
I'm annoyed.
Now that you have your fonts available to you, remember that kerning is important and you should be doing fucking graphic design.
Fucking kidding me.
These lines should connect.
My housemate is laughing like a maniac upstairs. Okay. Fantastic. So that's how you fucking do it. Good. Okay.
That's how I feel when I hear the word kerning, so.
Oh my God. Alright, one more thing real quick and then I can start on like a day.
Alright, sounds good.
No, it's not what I want. I want very commercial good bull. Very commercial use. Can I?
I swear to God.
Yes, I can.
Do you have to chew on my foot? Oh no! My pen has stopped working. Now's the time for technical difficulties.
All that time, like installing them
on
the
eraser.
iPad earlier, like
yeah,
installing them,
taking the time, getting them
like,
set up.
Nope. Now you have to install them in the app because, hey, dumbass, thinking ahead. How dare you? How dare you do this thing?
I don't think I've ever even like I don't have that program, but even on Procreate, I don't think I've gotten to put a font on. Put other things, but
any font is very useful.
Any font? Is this
font?
A program or?
It is a font organizer.
Oh.
And it help you install font on iPad. So that they may, technically, theoretically be used by any app, but except for Art Studio Pro, apparently. Anyway.
In theory, they can be.
In theory.
Mm-hmm. Slipper! He's pushing my foot, which is pushing my hand and my iPad. Okay, get out of there. He's like thumping your ear. He's being the thumper. Get up there. There you go. Lie in your comfy ass bed and chew your shit there. Not directly on my foot. Good God.
Okay, well, it'd be great if the text actually stayed when I put it on there, but apparently... Oh, wait a minute, because I don't have a frickin' layer selected.
Don't go back down there.
I'm so smart.
Yeah, it's the small stuff that gets you afterwards. Once you're frustrated. Don't lick my foot.
It had I picked out so many nice fonts. Ooh, a Valentine.
You're like, all right, I'm gonna contribute to the cause. It's gonna be great.
But no, apparently not.
I mean, it'll still happen. You're only 12 minutes, which we're 12 minutes in now.
Indeed. But yeah, they had all these fun, wonderful fonts too.
Oh yeah.
For the
and like
the same, so I can actually get rid of that one. Goodbye.
And they're like perfectly Valentine's theme, right? Because they're like pushing those ones right now.
Yeah, totally. Okay, guess we're just gonna let me fucking organize my stupid fonts. Okay.
I have
great.
This is on the desktop, not on the iPad, but I have a font organizer thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly have forgotten how to use it.
Oh yeah, no, I have Nexus font, and I'm just like, how I use this again? It don't.
Yeah, I was on there like one time, like the second time after first getting it, and I was like, I don't even know how to install it. I don't even know where to find the fonts. I did a thing back. I bought some like stupid internet deal where it had like 1,000 commercial fonts.
Oh dear.
And so I'm like, good. I'll never need another font again. Haha.
You're never gonna organize all those, are you?
No. But that's the problem is I don't even know how, because I went into the program that's supposed to help you organize them, and I was like, I can't remember how to use this thing. I can't remember where all the fonts are to even, because they're not all installed. Obviously, I did not install them all, but I don't even know where to find the file anymore for it to reference them, and I'm like, good fucking god.
Well, okay. Actual question. Do you want these on like a light background or a dark one?
Well, I was thinking, like, because my brain is bland and boring, I was just thinking beige kind of thing. Okay. But, weirdly gray would be more on theme.
Right.
But I was when I originally wanted them to be printable, which will be a thing maybe in the future. People were not doing it for tonight. Like to be printable and cut upable. I wanted a version to also be just a white background and be the printer, the ink friendly version. Mm-hmm. So, but like some of them that need like dark backgrounds or something, there should still be specialty ones, just the ones that are like the vague backgrounds.
Right.
Like, I was just thinking beige because I'm boring. But also white accessible, just so that, like, if people do print them in the future, they're not using $80 worth of ink. Right.
I don't think they're gonna end up using $80 worth of ink on these, but, you know.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like.
I know what you mean. It's eco-friendly.
Yeah, like, they can print the colored ones if they want, but then there's the white option. But
for boring Valentines.
But I also don't want to like stifle you. You can put colors in there if you want. Like, I know all the bracken ones are gonna be like really dark.
Right.
Because like their whole thing is being in the shadows, so that's why I did like some of that shading on them and stuff.
Right.
You know how I'm like, oh, it's down and dirty. I'm putting fucking perspective into this. What am I doing? It was down and dirty yesterday when I wasn't on stream and I was just in bed, like, crapping these out. And now I'm like, I'm on stream. I have to do a good job. There's pressure. Yeah. But there's still like 9 to knock out, so I also can't like... What are you chewing on my foot again? Oh, it's Ball. It's Jingle Ball. Okay.
Beanie, do you want dead? Do you want dead or karate or something? Like, what is the deal, sir?
Does he do karate?
I mean, he tries.
Or he gets karate.
He will get karate.
Okay. That's less fun for him.
Yeah. I think he's just mad because I took his old perch out that he's chewed all to shit, and I should have waited until tomorrow when, like, his new purchase actually came in, but, like, dumbass me. No. This perch is terrible, and it's all chewed to bits.
So now you have Rage Bird.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's been fucking Rage Bird for the last week, so anyway, so...
Shh. Not you, obviously. I can put this out there as a certainty that if I'm doing shh, it's not you.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, unless you'd like to be shushed.
Not particularly.
No. Yeah, sorry, I was listening. Rage Bird, he's been Rage Bird for a while.
Yes.
Shh. Slit.
I should probably have told people that I would be streaming tonight.
I didn't really announce it I mean, it is on my regular game streaming night, but I didn't really announce it too much. It was also last minute, you know, it was like, we're doing this.
I could have taken the time. I'll probably drop a post on Blue Sky or something in a minute once I've got this guy filled in. Once I've filled in those just cakey cheeks. Wow.
They're beautiful.
Check out these dogs, Valentine.
They are a bargain.
Over there. No, of course not. Never. Let's just do a bucket. I'm gonna have to... Excuse me. That's a feathered select. Win. Fantastic. Let's try that again. Beanie. Oh my god, am I actually gonna have to redo that selection? You son of a bitch. I love this stupid app, but there are just some things that bug the fuck out of me.
Is it like an automatic feather selection?
No, you set it along the side, but it only it's not. It doesn't seem to be a thing where it'll adjust your current selection. You have to make a completely new one in order to use those settings, which...
Oh, I hate that about Procreate even. Like, where I'm like, oh, I'm on the wrong spot, or I'm on the wrong layer or something, and then sometimes it's like, well, now you gotta remake it. Or it's like, you've made this selection, you've committed to it, and I'm like, oh, but I'd just like to add this thing. It's like, it's too late.
Nah, fuck you, I guess.
Can't happen. Not in the stars.
Nope. That's right, Slip.
That's right.
Looking stars, man.
Stars, not in alignment. Can't do it. Oh man, back before I knew I was gay. Fucking Chell. From that movie, from El Dorado, I was just like, why is she so good? She's so good.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people had that. But she's very good. She's an excellent creature.
Yeah. She's all the boxes. She's like smart and everything too.
Yes. Smart, clever lady with very nice butt.
Got them hips. Slip agrees.
You don't even know what we're talking about, Slip.
No, before your time.
Right. Thinking Generation Alpha dog. Alright, let's try this again.
I don't even know the new
No.
generations. I'm like, they got to Z, it's done, we're done, right?
No, there's the Greek alphabet now.
Yeah, I don't know that one well enough. So I'm already get confused at boomers, zoomers, yada yada yada.
Yada.
And now I have to know. I know alpha, beta. Is omega the third one?
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta.
Okay, then I'm already fucked.
Something.
I've been lied to by werewolf fanfiction.
Yeah. I don't know. I know nothing in that arena. I'm blissfully ignorant.
Oh, it was just that stupid ABO shit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't really know anything beyond it. Beyond that didn't exist, and was stupid, stupidness. But
Oh my god.
just the broadest of strokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I look, I see those letters and I just turn around and go the other way because it's like, I kind of know what you are and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck is Blue Sky?
Okay. So for this one that I'm working on, do you want me to write out Valentine, or would you rather use one of the fonts? Because it's technically part of the picture, but
I was actually thinking of I was thinking with that one maybe have you fill mine and then have quota in the register and then Valentine across the bottom.
Like the cash part?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'll leave them both blank. Hello, okay. Tiki! How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Twisty. Twisty the kitty.
Beanie, come on, buddy.
Bear. We're doing some... Woo! I just got a really cold jelly right on my filling.
Oh.
No, it's cold. We're doing...
Go on, Beanie.
Very last minute Lethal Company Valentines. We're doing
great. Hello.
Hello. Now I'm all distracted. How was you doing? How was you doing? How you going? That one's real though. That's Australian. So I'm told. Anyways, yeah. How are you? Oh my god. I thought I'd get it on the second try. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you streaming? Sorry, probably looked like a psychopath there. I tried to smile for camera and I felt like I made a really unnatural face. A little bit of that serial killer charm. Oh. Alright, moving on to the next one. I'm on the apparatus one now.
Okay.
My dog stopped making noise and it just feels really quiet in here all of a sudden. I'm just like, am I alone? Well, I mean, I am, but you know, like...
Being spooky.
Yeah, just like...
Being tiny spooky man.
I need to check, there's a show I used to watch, and I feel like I stopped watching it because it was getting, like, hard to, like, stream back when streaming was kind of like pirating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's The Last Man on Earth, but it's on Disney. And I think I never technically finished it. And I should try to rewatch it, I think.
I don't remember that one.
It's like, I don't know his name. I'm so bad with actors. He's a guy that I find annoying in most things. Because he's kind of one of those really in-your-face comedian types. But like, but that was kind of his character in this show. And then he gets balanced out by like other people. So I didn't mind him so much in this show. But like, you remember the movie The Hangover?
Yes.
I can't remember if he was actually in that one. I think he was. But he's like kind of that sort of comedian kind of crowd that was really big at the time.
I getcha.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember who, but I get you.
Not the main guy, but
Right.
one of the ensemble.
Ah, shit.
Ugh, really warm. Somehow I've gotten my foot up onto my desk. And now I'm using my leg as my desk.
Nice.
This chair's not like the most comfortable thing to like use my iPad on. So I just like get into weird pretzels.
Pretzels is good.
Pretzels.
I like pretzels.
I haven't had one of those big soft pretzels in a very long time.
Neither have I.
Oh.
Even though there's like a pretzel place right in the grocery store that I go to normally.
Should get a pretzel next time.
Perhaps.
And think of me.
I will see. I will see about this. I'll make it my mission.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Good boy. He's drinking water, which is apparently a feat because lately wow, my iPad is just like so hot. He's been doing so hot. He's been doing this thing lately where he'll only drink water if I'm drinking water. And I'm just like, and I don't drink enough water. And I'm just like, this is bad. This is like, you can be independent, dog.
Yeah.
But like, I don't get it, because when he was a puppy, like, he would no.
Arf.
He would interrupt our playing to go drink water, and I would be like, oh, that's fine, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's important, but he'd be like so hyped up at what we were doing, and then he'd be like, no man, 1 sec, and he'd go get water. And I would be like, oh, good. Priorities are straight. And now he's just like, I shall only drink if you drink. And I never drink, so. Not good. What are you doing? What's your damage, buddy? If you bring me the ball, I will throw it. But you never bring it back. Impromptu art stream.
Yeah. I finally remembered to post. I'm so intelligent.
Oh, you're 1 step ahead of me. I don't know what toy it is. What toy is that? Is that Piggy?
Sounds like a sad one, whatever it is.
They all sound pretty sad.
Oh no, I'm dying. This dog, he's eating me.
Yeah. He kind of, like, beats the shit out of them. A bunch of his don't even, like, technically squeak anymore. They just, like, huff air because he's, like, punctured them with his baby teeth. What? What one is that? Come here. Oh, yeah, that's Piggy. Poor Piggy that he was brand new. He ripped the eyes off of it. So I took it away. And then it was away for a while. And then just the other day, I sewed him back up, and then I gave him back, and now he's ripped, like, I'd say probably a good 60% of the stuff off of him again.
And pretty soon he's gonna have COPD. Poor Piggy.
Probably. Pretty soon he might actually have to go in the trash.
Let's see here. What effects have we had?
I know, baby. I know. All you want to do is play, but nope. All I want you to do is nap. Here, play with this. Come on. I can't pick it up right now. My other foot is on the desk. I can't lean down. But I'm like trying to push it at him with my other foot. There you go. Play with that one. That one just makes gentle tinging noises instead of...
Wow.
You're welcome. I bought him a toy that isn't meant to be a dog toy, and I'm really, like, worried about giving it to him, because I feel like he's just gonna rip the crap out of it in, like, 2 seconds. And it's, like, one of those, like, weirdly realistic seals.
Oh, man.
That are just, like, an oval, but they look, like, strangely real, and I'm like, maybe, I don't know, I think I want this just to be my toy. I'll test it a little bit before I give it to him. Because if I can pull at the seams and kind of, like, strain them, he'll, like, tear it to shit in no time. I might be dying. It is, like, already so hot in my place normally, and then I have this iPad on me, and I'm just like, oh my god.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just too hot. You know. Some people just have that problem.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Have you ever been, like, too pretty, you know, and, like, too good looking? And it's really hard. And now I'm just thinking about the, like, I have ESPN.
Wow.
There's like a... I can't remember what number she said, but there's like a 70% chance that it might be raining right now.
I don't remember exactly, but...
That was right at the end when, like, everyone was, like, coming into their own sort of thing, and she was literally, like, standing in the rain reporting the weather, and she's like, my boobs can, like, sense it or something. I think there was something that I might be wildly misremembering, but I vaguely recall her holding her boobs and being like, there's a something % chance that it might be raining right now. Poor innocent soul. What? I'm, like, curious. I'm, like, cautiously curious about, like, the new Mean Girls thing. But I think it's a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, why are they redoing this? Oh, this is so bad. And then I was like, oh, but it's written by Tina Fey.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard it was okay, but
I'm sure it's at least solidly okay. But when I first saw it, I was just kind of like, it was just one of those things where immediately I was like, oh, just remaking the old stuff because I can't come up with new ideas. But then I saw it was by her, and I was just like, maybe it's good.
Yeah.
She was in the original.
Considering the old stuff is like 20 years old now.
Yeah, they'd have to like kind of rework the bullying. Like just like for technology's sake, like
Right.
It's funny when you see some of these old movies and just like they're like, let me grab my cell phone. It's fucking brick. I remember what were we watching? I think it was Kate and Leopold.
Oh my god.
And like it's a trash movie, but I love that trash movie so much. I don't know why.
Oh no, I fully feel you there.
Yeah. What is it? It's rich creamery butter.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. Something like that. I can't remember if it's the word rich, but I think it is. Or savory or something.
Creamery.
Yeah. And it's just anyways, it's just I think she has a cell phone in it. And I think it's like the age before the Nokia one, like, and she's just like, oh, it's just so good because she's a businesswoman, right?
Right.
So it's just like, oh, it was just amazing. And then they keep making new stuff, and they keep putting it in like, the early 90s. Oh, my thing stopped sharing?
What?
My air server died for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay, I got it going again.
Reprimand it.
Make
it sorry.
Make it sorry the day I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually really happy when you're like, oh, it's just a one-time thing. And I'm like, nothing's a one-time thing anymore. So, I mean, in a happy way. I was happy. It didn't make me sound like it, but... Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they keep setting stuff, like, in the early 90s at latest, if not, like, the 80s or something, because I think, like, so many story things... like, plots just fall apart when you can just
Once
phone...
you introduce cell phones. Yeah.
You can just phone the person and be like, hey, is this a thing? And they're like, hell no, that's not a thing. It's like, they can't always be in, like, if you want a long story, they can't always be in the woods with no reception, you know?
Right.
Unless.
God. It really is stupid though, like how many movies would fall on their ass, like with just a fucking cell phone call.
Yeah. I mean, so many of them already just fall on their ass of, like, if anyone was just like, hey, are you experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing? Like, if anyone at any point said that, you know, they were like, hey, something weird's happening. Can I get your opinion on this?
Right.
But, like, extra worse when it comes to, like, cell phones. They're like, oh, let me just call the police. It's like, wait, don't do that. Why not? Because we need 3 more episodes. Yeah. And then sometimes it becomes, oh, well, the police are in on it. It's just like, oh, alright, well. Now you're getting into this conspiracy crap. Mind you, I have been watching a lot of the Who's in the Has It. American Horror Story.
Mm-hmm.
The long ones, not the short ones. Because there's 2 versions of it, which I didn't know. And the FX version's really good, I think. And then the non-FX version, FX one, is just such trash. It's like, because some of the stories are like, all like 1 episode. And it's like, you can't have an actual story. It's all just like spooky tales around the campfire. You know? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, I've heard this version of that a billion times, and it wasn't scary the first time. Like, you know. But,
I've
yeah.
never actually seen any of them, so I have no idea.
The FX version, I don't love all of them, but they did this really interesting season that kind of tied a whole bunch of them together.
Uh-huh.
And for that one, I was just like, oh, interesting. I didn't see that coming, even slightly. I mean, now I've spoiled that for you a bit, but it's probably still not how you would imagine it, even if you knew it, so.
Mm-hmm.
But they're one of those weird ones where, like, I always think it's going to be over, like, 4 episodes in, but they're all about 12 episodes, and then they just go down, like, these, like, character, like, routes of, like, really going in depth with characters I didn't think they would go in depth with sometimes, and, like, plot hooks I didn't think that would even be elaborated on and stuff. Or, like, or you realize what you thought was going to be the whole story is actually... sorry, excuse me, is actually, was just the precursor to help explain what's actually going to happen. And then I'm like, oh, I thought we were done here. Like, they're like, no, it's not actually even about these people. This is just what you needed to know. So that, yeah, just so the rest of this makes sense. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Okay, carry on, I suppose.
Thanks. No, avocado. Thanks.
Excuse me. Something wild is happening on your screen. All these dots.
Yeah, it's just, we added some halftone to make the colors more colory. I don't know. Just to add a little bit of interest, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's cool. No, get down. Get down. I love you, but get your ass down. Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Hack a lung into everyone's ear. Anyways, generally what I'm saying, I've been kind of addicted to it since I started watching, I think, in, like, October, because it was like, oh, spooky times. I'm going for Halloween. I'm going to watch some of these spooky horror show. And I've been, there's so many seasons for the FX ones that I only just ran out of stuff, so.
Am I?
Mm-hmm. I know, Slip. I know you want to play. I'm sorry.
Dang it, Slip.
There's a little bean bundle. Don't scratch. No. No. Stop. You're gonna catch my cord. There you go.
Beanie seems to have calmed his tits now that I've brought him out, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope it lasts, but I was gonna say that's nice, but then with the caveat of how long it lasts, I gotta take my foot down, all the blood is leaving it. I've just now realized that, like, on the Twitch stream together, like, my feed's backwards on there for some reason. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't, it's probably just because it's like, ooh, this person's gonna use their webcam, so we need to make it backwards so that they don't fuck up their hand shit when they try to do things.
Yeah, they should have it as an option though, like a really easy flip option.
It'd be nice, but you know, who knows?
Yeah, they're still working on stuff. You never know.
Yeah.
We might get it in the fullness of time.
Mm-hmm. One of these days. One of these days, Alice.
That's what I was thinking. I was just like, I shouldn't say that. Bam, pow.
Bang, zoom.
Right in the gutter. I tried to introduce my mom to, what's it called? I always forget the name. Kevin Can Go F Himself, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I really enjoy the show, but it was just one step. It was one step a little too far for her.
Ah.
Because, like, well, it's about, like, terrible husbands who are abusive in, like, the extreme emotional sense. And, and how, like, nobody recognizes it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was just a little... It wasn't... I don't know. It's just not her thing. Like,
it wasn't enjoyable to you.
Yeah, I really enjoy it, and, like, I haven't seen season 2 yet, even though Prime, like, completely fucked up season 2 on their platform. Someone clearly uploaded it all wrong. So what they did, and then I guess no one noticed because it's still like that. So, like, it's season 2 is, like, doubled up episodes of season 1 and season 2. So there is season 1 and it's regular, and then season 2 is there's 2 episode 1s, 2 episode 2s, 2 episode 3s, etc., etc. But one of them's the first season. So, like, it's really hard to organize, even just to watch it casually.
That's poop.
Yeah. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I do want to still watch it. I'll go through the Hellfire. That's a little extreme. But
the fuck, buddy?
The hell it'll be for that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, come on.
Back to baby jail.
Not quite, but...
Not quite, no.
Why you gotta be a jerk? Don't eat that.
I don't know if it actually happened, but it's just, like, on my side, it sounded like you said, like, why do you gotta be a jerk? And there was this weird sound that just sounded like, ah, ah!
I mean, it could have been, who knows? Like, there's people walking around upstairs making a noise and being a people and
doing that thing.
Right? Doing the thing that people do. They do the people.
That noise thing.
Yeah. The people noises.
Those are kind of the worst noises.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. Especially with, like, just no insulation between that and me. And
yeah.
It is what it is. And I can't rightly complain too loudly, I guess, because, you know, stuff.
Because no insulation.
Hey, yeah. Right? It's not like it's a thing that, you know, sound insulation tiles are gonna fix, because that's for keeping my sound in and not theirs.
That is, like, one of the few nice things of the place we used to live. They, like, when the people who got it bought it, they pumped in, like, all that, like, foam insulation stuff between the 2 floors.
Nice.
So we could still hear the downstairs, and they could still hear us, but it could have been a lot worse. Mind you, my goodness, at the end, I swear to fucking God, he just would not stop playing his guitar.
Oh no.
He was unemployed and he would just play it all day.
Oh my God.
Like, he was okay. He wasn't bad, but, like, he wasn't great at it either. But he certainly was practicing to become better. A lot.
Practicing so much.
Practicing so much. Like 10 hours a fucking day, man.
Oh my god. What was this, during COVID or something?
Yeah, it sort of started at like the tail end, kind of like
Gotcha.
the forced COVID isolation, and
Mm-hmm.
then he was just sort of unemployed, and
Oh.
he seemed like it wasn't his place. It was the girl who screamed at us a bunch.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, she was a crazy bitch. I think she was angry at us because, like, she thought we were gonna be friends, and then we
Oh
were
my
just
God.
kind of like polite. But then, like, she was like way younger too. Like, not that I have friends who are younger. It's just, you know, like,
Well,
not always that much in common.
yeah, I mean, you're not going to be automatic friends just because you're, in the same vicinity as one another. There has to be some overlap there.
Yeah, and to be honest, I was like, just kind of the way she was, I was really, like, this is on me a little bit because I tend to just be cautious in general of this stuff because, like, my brain is a mean thing, and it often is like, oh, but what if the worst happens? And then I'm like an overly cautious person sometimes, but like I felt kind of cautious with her just with a bit of the way she was, that if we did become close, she would like weirdly think she had like she'd feel like she could be in our space, if that makes sense.
So basically a sitcom neighbor.
Yeah, like wanting to come over all the time and knowing when we were around because she could hear us, and like just having like too much access essentially to us. And like, right. I don't know if that would have actually happened, but like I just sort of got like the spidey senses a bit.
Gotcha.
With just how she kind of was. But yeah, she threatened to call the cops on us and stuff. And...
Oh my god, why?
Yeah, because there was like a leak, like a plumbing issue in her place, and it was causing both of the apartments to smell like sewage. And she wasn't there when they had the plumber come, and then the plumber came, and then he said like that the windows should be open. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if he opened the windows and we closed them, or he said they should be open, we opened them. I can't remember, but essentially we went into her apartment to do that because we were like, shit, we don't want to come back and her place is like reek of sewage because it needed to be aired out. And then we also didn't want there to be water damage because it rained. Anyways, she found out that we had gone down and opened a window, and she freaked the fuck out on us because we had no right to be in her apartment, even though the landlords gave us permission to like deal with the plumber and stuff.
Right, it's not like you were there to like rob her.
Yeah, and then like I get it, like she felt like her privacy was violated, and technically like she hadn't given us permission, so like I understand her being upset. But she literally came home, screamed at us for like 20 minutes, threatened to call the cops, went into this rant about how her friend died, and that she was like supposed to be at the not the funeral, but like I think like the wake or like something, and that's why she wasn't home and stuff. And then both me and Wolf were like, oh, so you're upset because your friend died, and that's why you're screaming at us. But like it was like she was screaming right in Wolf's face. Like,
oh my god,
if Wolf had like bucked forward, like they would have kissed. Like, you know, like,
oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't care how upset you are, you don't fucking get in anybody's face like that. That is like psycho bitch
Yeah, and like
Bullshit.
that's the problem was like I even at the like start when we were being all friendly, I got those weird kind of like psycho bitch really I don't want to sound like a boomer, but like really weird entitled vibes. Like if you gave her an inch, she would take 8 miles kind of thing.
Right.
So which was why I felt like kind of, like on edge about like getting too close with her.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so by the end of it, we were like, fine, call the police. And then we closed the door. And Wolf was like, I just wanted to shut the door in her face the whole time. And I'm like, I would have been fine with that. Like,
yeah.
And it was one of those things where we were very patiently listening while she screamed at us. And then we'd try to put in a point to try to diffuse her a bit. And then she would just scream more and repeat stuff and start saying stuff that really like didn't make sense and like
oh my god, yeah, no, that's like deranged.
Yeah, and then we called the landlord to like clear it up with him but not before she called him and told him she was going to call the police on us and then we called him and we were just like, that was really scary. And like, she screamed in our face and he's like, it's fine, don't worry. And like, cause it was scary. Like both of us were like really shook up afterwards, like you try to keep your cool in the moment and stuff, but like, that stuff fucking gets you. I was crying afterwards and I wasn't even the one who had her literally in my face, like,
right,
so like, anyways, I really disliked her for a multitude of reasons. Like, she was also the one that gave me issues with like the 3D printer the laser cutter, and then I took a month right like in the busy season for me where I didn't do anything because I was trying to problem solve the noise issue for her for a month. And then I finally got it to a point where I'm like, she can't hear anything. Because I had been down there before she moved in. When our previous person below us who had lived down there for probably like 8 years. And she was great. She was really nice. We didn't talk much, but she was very civil and like respectful and and nice and like enjoyed her privacy, and respected ours and stuff. Anyways, so I was just curious because I was always really paranoid that I was disturbing her. So when she left, I went down there when I knew it was open. And I turned on the laser cutter and everything, and I listened for it, and it was like I could hear a hum, but like if I didn't know what it was and I didn't know exactly what I was listening for, like I wouldn't have really been able to make it out. Like, so like I knew that it wasn't like drumming,
right,
on her. But even still, I took the month to like problem solve in every single way. I did the suspension system so that the air pump wasn't on the floor. It was suspended from the table, so the vibrations weren't on the floor. We covered all the mats and stuff, and that did it. Like, I couldn't think of any other way to like really quiet it down anymore. And then I was using it for a week, and I went outside, and she was out there hanging laundry. And I was like, oh, that's right below the window where, like, my laser cutter exhausts. And it does exhaust, like, particles sometimes, especially if I'm doing, like, wood. So I was like, you might want to just move your laundry over here. Because I would hate for it to get dirty since you just cleaned it, like, kind of thing. I never told her it was a laser cutter because I didn't want her to like, I gotta call the police, but I alluded to the fact that like some smoke comes out and like so it might get it dirty. So she moved it over, and then she's like, oh, is that the machine? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be running it. She's like, oh, we'll see. And I'm like, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, I've been running this for a week. And you haven't fucking noticed. So if you come at me today with the like, oh, it's causing me migraines bullshit,
Whatever.
I'm gonna be like, fuck you, I'm calling your bluff because you didn't notice it and didn't have any problem with it for a week. And like any other time before I changed the setup, she even like heard it for a moment, she would come up and like bang on our doors. Like, and be like, no, you can't run that. You can't do it. It's like blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that, you know. So like, if she had heard it, if she had known it was going, she would have been at her door, whether or not it was giving her a headache, like, you know. So
Jesus, I can't with people like that.
Yeah, so she's like, oh, we'll see. And I was just like, I'm not turning it off for you, even if you come bang on the door. Like, fuck you. I have to make this shit. Like, I have to... Like, my con was, like, a month away at that point. And I was... Because I was freaking out. Because I was like, I'm now a month behind. Like... Because I've been accommodating this, like, crazy lady.
Yeah, at that point, I would just be like, we were here first, fuck you.
Mm-hmm. And she just made, like... After it was bad blood, she made our lives very, very frustrating. In pretty much any way she could. She was a mean, nasty person. And guess what she was training to become?
Oh, God. What?
A nurse.
Somehow I just fucking knew it.
Yeah. I just thought to myself all the time, I was just like, God, I would hate for you to be my nurse. Like, aren't you supposed to be, like, empathetic and, like, care about people? And...
Man, no offense to any, like, nurses out there, but, like, 90% of the nurses I've known in my life have been bitches.
Mm-hmm. Like, I do know the job takes a lot from you, and you see a lot and stuff, but, like, it is supposed to be, like, essentially made on the, like, coattails of being empathetic. Like, right. It's just...
One would think.
Yeah.
One would think, but apparently not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's just...
I mean, it's just me guessing, but I would say she probably was in it for stable pay more than...
Oh, absolutely.
That sort of, yeah. More than that sort of reasoning of, I really want to help people.
No, I think most people do it just... The people who want to do it to help people are like, you know, they've joined up with, you know, Doctors Without Borders and shit. So they're not the...
Maybe gone the social worker route.
Right. They're not the ones occupying hospitals and private practices and shit.
Oh God, right. I even forgot about the, like, U.S. private practice. They're trying here. They're trying to privatize healthcare here, and
God, no.
I'm terrified for the future, in which I probably die, because, like, can't fucking afford anything.
Yeah, good luck going to the doctor at all, because...
It's already hard. Like, it's not privatized here, and it's already difficult sometimes, like... Oh yeah, that's the one thing that happened today, which was actually... Two nice things happened today, which just blows my mind. One, like, I got my chickenpox vaccine. The first of two. But originally when I had asked for it, they were like, oh, you have to go to the pharmacy, you have to pick it up, you have to pay for it, you have to bring it back, and then we'll do it, yada, yada, yada.
Oh my God.
And I was like, how expensive is that going to be, et cetera, et cetera. And then so this time, I didn't actually have my doctor, I had a registered nurse. We're bashing on nurses, but this one was very lovely. Sorry, we're bashing on one particular person I wouldn't want to be my nurse. Anyways, so she was just like, I think you can just get it. And then she looked it up and she's like, yeah, you're in like the age bracket where you can just get it, because I never had chickenpox as a kid. And it's really dangerous as like a little older than I am, but like an older adult if they've never had it and they get it. And you can get it from kids with chickenpox, you can get it from adults with shingles, like, you know. So I got my first one, so that was really nice. I didn't have to like, because I said to her, I'm like, listen, I don't have an insurance plan right now, like, do you know how much roughly it'll cost? And then she looked into it and she's like, no, we can just do it. So that was a pleasant surprise.
Hooray!
Hooray! And then after all of the stuff, because I went in for some stuff that I won't go into, but it wasn't particularly great news. So I was like, I'm gonna get myself a bubble tea. Well, I'm gonna look at the prices of the bubble tea. And so I went in, and there's, they were a little cheaper than normal bubble tea prices, which is nice. But I was like, do you have any daily specials? Because normally those are $1 or $2 cheaper, right? And she's like, no daily specials, but whatever you get, I'll just, she said, I'll charge you regular, but I'll give you a large. And I was like, oh, okay. I won't argue, so I have a large.
Alright.
Yeah, she was very sweet. I tipped her a little bit. I didn't have very much change, but the change I had, I gave her kind of a small tip.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. She was very nice. And so I was just like, oh, my goodness, pleasant surprises. What are these?
Golly.
I don't understand. Yeah, that was nice. And she was having trouble with the machine. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Because she was making me wait. Oh, she wasn't making me wait. But, like, I was waiting because the machine wasn't working. And she was so apologetic. I'm like, it's okay. It's not your fault if the technology is just being an asshole. Like, it wasn't sealing the top. They have those ones that, like, hot seal the top.
Right.
And it's kind of a big part of bubble tea.
Right.
And it just wasn't sealing the thing.
That's poop.
Yeah. Eventually it did, though, and I'm glad for it because I took it on the subway. I didn't want to be wearing it.
Yeah.
Then the large wouldn't have worked in my favor so much. Oh yeah, and then the other thing. So yeah, it was a bit of an eventful day. Because I woke up, I had to go to like a seminar for like interviews, like work, like job placement interview stuff, and then I needed to like get him out, and then I noticed, I'm like, oh my god, I got an order on the website, that's so nice. And then it was for 9 masks, and I was like, I was like, how many do I have? I have 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like in the note, the person's like, oh, we're so happy we found these. We're gonna use them for a play. We're putting on a play of Romeo and Juliet, and these are gonna be perfect for the party scene. And I'm like, oh god, because I just had them as in stock because I normally sell, like, if I'm lucky, 2 of them a year, and normally I sell 1 of them every like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh my god. So I messaged her, I'm like, when do you need these for? Because I have to make some of them. I don't have that many in stock. I have them as out of stock right now. And then she's like, and then we talked, and she's like, end of the month. Because I was worried, because she got express shipping, and anytime anyone gets express shipping, I'm like,
oh god, yeah.
They want them tomorrow,
Right.
So she's like, end of the month, and I'm like, I can do that. I can do even a little bit before that, like... I just thought she wanted them, like, end of the week, and I was just like, oh, God.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I was...
Congratulations.
Thank you. To pull out the old leather. Haven't done that stuff in a little while. Yeah. They're just my low kind of cost domino masks, but it's still
Right,
nice.
right.
It's still
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
still nice to sell stuff.
Yeah. So, but I was freaking out. I was just like, oh god, this person needs them, such wants them for like a play, and I don't have them. But it got worked out. So then that was like extra time in the morning that I didn't think I'd have to like put time into something like that, and then like I had to work, and then I had to go to the doctor's appointment, and then I knew I was streaming tonight, and I was just like, oh my god, too many things are happening in one day.
Just had to make those Valentines.
I just had to make them. That's right. I did this to myself.
God damn.
I don't know why, honestly. I guess the spark just took me, and I was like, "This is happening now." Like,
because it's fun. It's fun.
It's something like different and silly and nice and low pressure. Until I made it higher pressure.
God dang it!
Until I was like, Valentine's Day is 3 days away.
Oh no!
Go away. Why is this happening? Oh, there's an X. I can get rid of it. Okay. But yeah, no. It's all good. It's all good. Excuse me. But yeah, it was just like, I don't know, a lot today. And then I came back and I was like, I have done like none of my freelance work, which is fine because they're paying me for like, not my hours, but like the work I get done. So like I can kind of do it on my own hours, but also I don't make money if I don't do it. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and I essentially had to redo a scene today, which I was pretty about. I did the scene. I'm a little salty about it. I did the scene and then. Sorry, excuse me. I'm chewing jellies.
Dare you?
How dare I? Anyway, so I did the scene and then I went to the next scene and I went, oh, this is a jump cut? Or this is crossing the 180 axis? Like.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, so I mentioned it to like the lead animator and I'm just like, this is wrong, question mark? Like, can I get this clarified so that like the rev doesn't come back with this is wrong, redo it? And then they're like, oh, he's like, oh, I think this is supposed to be happening, which was not in the storyboards at all. Like, it was not. And then he's like, I'll check with the director. So he did. And then he comes back and he's like, it's up to you how you want to do it, but he has to actually like turn. Well, he has to jump off something and then turn, whether it's landing and turning or whether it's turning mid, like, you know, he's like, it's up to you how you want to do it, sort of thing. And I was just like, there's no time. Both of these scenes are like 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds long. They're like one of them's like 1.03 seconds long or something ridiculous, and the other one is like 2 seconds maybe. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's going in the 2 second scene, like. So I had to go back to the scene previous, which I had considered finished and done, and I had to redo a couple of the poses because now he has to turn as he's jumping midair.
Oh God!
And I'm just like, because that's the only time there's time for it, like. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm redoing the work I just fucking finished yesterday.
Yummy.
Yay, and I'm not getting paid for it, essentially. So that was a little frustrating.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, like, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but it's annoying.
That sounds like a right pain in the ass.
Yeah. The joys of doing freelance and not being actually paid for your time. Because, like, whew.
Beanie, my boy, if you're gonna be a problem.
But yeah, so it just made me feel like I got nothing done today, because I actually seemed to go backwards on scenes, and I was just like, eh.
Poop.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully only a temporary setback.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's not like it doesn't happen in regular jobs and stuff. It's just normally in regular...
when it does.
Yeah, it's just normally in regular jobs you're getting paid for your hours and not quota seconds. You used to be paid quota seconds, even as like a full-time contract worker. But it's kind of an old way of the industry that's been like being slowly phased out, which is good because it's like really unfair. It just rewards the people who are really good at shitting stuff out. And it punishes people like me who are like obsessive about doing stuff right. So like, you know, I get paid not barely money because I take the time to do it right, and then the people who just shit it out, like, they just pray their revs don't come back to them.
Right.
So, like, and then it's someone else's problem.
Beanie, you better not.
Taking too long. I'm not going fast enough.
What?
So I'm taking too long, I'm not going fast enough.
Making those teeth too perfect.
I am. It should just be wee. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Beanie, you stay out of this.
We will not have your opinions here, sir.
You're not our director.
And if you were, you'd probably be one of the directors who knows things when they see it instead of knowing it from the start.
Right? God.
Yeah. I've come to the realization that, like, the animation lead I'm dealing with for this freelance is kind of one of those people.
Oh dear.
And I'm just like, it's just a month, it's fine, it's just a month. Because, like, all of the revs I've gotten from him are things he could have and should have told me in the posing pass. And it's like, oh, so in this rev you want me to repose and then reanimate. And it's just like, don't you think that's something you should have told me in the pass in which we're supposed to discuss the posing, as opposed to when I've already fully animated it from the poses that you went thumbs up, A-okay. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. He seems like a nice enough person, just like as a person.
God.
But Rev's
But
so...
nice people don't always make good directors.
Yeah.
Supervisors and shit. I know that very well. From experience at being a bad director.
Oh no.
If anybody's watching this, career advice: don't ever become an art director by virtue of being the only artist. Because then they expect you to supervise people when we bring new artists on, and it's not good. I have no spine whatsoever.
No. You know, it's funny because, like, I had kind of the opposite experience where like I was like I trained the scene setup department and the scene setupers like in interim to get them like going before I went back to animation, and like I thought I was terrible. There was a few decisions that I thought were pretty brilliant, honestly, but that was less about the training. That was more about just like decisions for the animation team.
Right.
But I thought I was a really bad lead, and I thought I was kind of mean, and like I'm like, oh god. And then afterwards, the one guy who's now a supervisor, he's just like, no, you were great. You were really helpful and like nice and honest. And I was just like, oh, well, I'm glad. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't traumatize you. Like,
I mean, there's being.
I
swear to fucking God.
I was just kind of no worries. I was just kind of a no guff.
Right. I mean,
kind of person.
There's no guff, and then you've got people who are just mean to be an asshole, and that's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Or like mean because they think they can get away with it because oh my god, I'm in charge, I'm better than you. Blah, blah.
You can't talk back because I'll go to the supervisor or the director because I can access the director. And then
you in trouble.
Yeah. No, I was just sort of like hey guys, we gotta get this fucking done. Let's move it.
Right. That's whatever. Like.
Move your asses.
Great ass.
Move your great asses. That might have gotten me in trouble. HR! I'm being harassed upon.
Sexual harassment!
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Oh god.
Even though my ass is great.
My ass is great, but I don't feel good about it.
I didn't want it pointed out.
Not like this.
Not like this. Told me to hurry up and then told me I had a great ass. I don't know what to do. Very confusing mixed signals.
I feel flattered but threatened.
Feel validated but also worried.
Yes. I'm very concerned.
So many emotions. Oh no, I need real water, not one that has coconut in it. Slip, I drank some water, so you can go drink some water.
Yay.
I actually don't know where he is. I should peek.
Speaking of water breaks, I need to go make some water, so I'm gonna be right back.
Great ass. Ooh, I might have to do that soon too, but I will wait till Fuss is back. I should be holding it this way because that's the better way for where my hand goes. I've been like doing it this way or like this the whole time, and it's like, no, that's not kind of how it goes. Ooh, there's a cool breeze coming in. I'm taking too long on these. I need to hurry my ass up. Speaking of hurrying my ass up, yeah. Or telling people to hurry up. I need to do that. I drew these dogs so freaking cute. I don't know what to do about it. Nope, not that. He's probably sleeping across the room because he likes lying on the hardwood or even the tile because it's cooler. Because it tends to be very hot in my apartment. Very, very warm. I think I'm taking extra too long on this one because it's actually kind of one of my favorites. I don't know, I don't think it's one of my favorites for like the message, like the hook line, but just picture wise, I think these eyeless dogs came out stupidly cute. Stupid.
Oh, my housemate is showering, so I'm back, but I'm suffering for 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh no! Need yourself a good bucket.
God. I mean, there are times, but also no.
No. It is a line that's hard to come back from if you're not, like,
oh God,
camping out in the forest or whatever.
I'll survive, but I'm gonna be very sad.
No, I know. I think I, like, damaged my bladder when I used to work on, like, the farm and I didn't want to use, like, the outhouse. And, like, I would just hold it for, like, 12 or 13 hours. Yeah, super not good for you.
That's terrible. Oh.
Yeah, and, like, now I can't hold it, like, I don't know if it's because I'm old or because I abused my bladder when I was young, but I'm just like, no, now's the time.
Could be a combination, but yeah, it's like, no, you get to a certain point when your bladder is like, do it now, bitch!
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna do it whether or not you want me to. Right. I'm giving you 30 seconds.
And it's never like, oh, well, I kind of have to pee. That means, you know, I can go upstairs in an hour. No one's like, I kind of have to pee. No, I really have to pee!
Now. I know there were times when I
gave you... What?
Oh, there were just times when I lived with Wolf and, like, I would hear her, I'm, like, up and, like, at my door, essentially, because I'm like, oh, I really have to pee, and then I hear her, like, beat me to the bathroom, and I'm like,
no.
And I'm like, oh, God. Luckily, I take long showers. She could take long showers, but she normally didn't. But even still, it was, like, I was just like, I'm just like, oh God, I'm just gonna crumple into a ball right next to the door. And when I hear her come out, I'm going to, like, hobble myself.
Right. Yeah, like usually I'll wake up about like 3:30 or so in the morning, and like I cannot pick up my phone because if I do that and I start to scroll, I wind up with like a 5-minute window where I can get upstairs, use the bathroom, or I'm stuck for 20 more minutes because roommate gets up to get ready for work.
Oh.
And it's just like, well.
I thought you were gonna say your phone makes you need to pee.
No. Yeah, I just look at, you know, just my feed is just all waterfalls.
You're like, oh boy, now's the time.
Nothing but waterfalls and like plumbing videos. I have a very peculiar interest. Who wants to date me?
Come on, come on.
Right?
Don't give me social media when we're on an airplane.
Uh-huh. I ain't getting any fresher, guys. Come get it.
You know, we joke, but I swear to God, and I don't know why, I don't know how, like scientifically I can't explain it to you, but I have had this since I was in like grade 3. Anytime I go into a library, / the smell of old paper, like the smell of old books, makes me need to pee. So every time I walk into a library, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go look at this. And I'm like, oh, I'll be right back. Like,
I think there was actually like a study about that where people going into bookstores have to shit. For some reason, I don't know how true this is. I heard it on a podcast. I think it might have been a McElroy podcast. So, I mean...
So, you know,
depending on which one it was, there might be some truthfulness to that, but
or it might be a hilarious gag.
it could be a hilarious gag, and there's like some sort of it is a thing that actually has a name. It is a Japanese name. I do not remember what it is.
Yeah,
but it's some sort of effect, and I'm actually kind of curious again to see if like it is actually true.
Well, it's true for me. I tell you what.
People just report having a take a dump when books.
When books. Thankfully for me, it's just peeing, but like
that's good. That's very lucky for you.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced either of these myself, but
yeah, no, it's like almost instantaneous. Like even like I've gotten it before, just opening an old book. Weird. and being like, oh wow, this is old, and then I'm like, wait, I'll be right back, everyone.
Well, it would explain why the bathrooms are so easy to find at a Barnes and Noble, because they're like just right there.
They're like, we're sick of people shitting
in our books, and then closing the books and putting them back in the shelf, and there's shit books everywhere. Stop shitting in our books!
You don't understand! It's a real problem. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm sort of like, I feel kind of vindicated.
Very serious stream here, everybody. All one viewer, thank you.
Thank you.
Me. Or my bot, I don't know. That's a lie, I don't view bot, it's just my bot.
Bird bot.
My bird bot, yes. Beansington.
Again, nice. Everyone. When I first saw that, I thought you had made Beanie a stream. I was just like, oh, we got Beanie Cam?
Nah. I should make him a cam, but like, I don't know. Kind of a jerk.
You don't want people to see the truth.
No, I don't want them to see the truth.
What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, yes. Oh, I was
but-
just going to reiterate. That's what I was just going to be like, you heard it here, folks. We're both available. That's all I was going to say. Sorry.
We're on the market, friends.
It's Valentine's Day.
A couple of tens here.
Ooh,
Oh.
pose, Vogue.
I apologize if you hear me stalker breathing. I am suffering.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I laugh because not out of cruelty. I know that feeling. Like when I tell you I hobbled to the bathroom some of those mornings, like I'm not exaggerating. I'm like, if I open my legs more to walk, it shall come out.
Yes. Oh my god. I know the feeling well.
Now I should say that we're available. Ladies and gentlemen, grade A meat here.
Like if only I could move like a coil head, just like
taking such tiny little steps you can't even see them.
Oh my god, yes.
New Valentine, are you a coil head or you just really gotta be? Quality content.
Yep. We're great. So like
So
how could you not want us? We're just balls.
There's a song I'm thinking of from Gallivant, and I can't remember what it is, but I know it works for this situation. It's like the song where he's trying to teach him like how to be funny.
Uh-huh.
So he's trying to teach him like the rules of comedy, but like the chorus is just like, oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's comedy gold. Yes, comedy gold.
Yeah.
That's why it's relevant. That's comedy gold.
All right. I am going.
Good luck, friend.
Cautiously venture up the stairs. That's the worst part. I'll be back.
Okay, good luck. It's comedy gold. It's a good show, by the way, everyone. If you've never seen it, it's called. Is there 2 or 3 seasons? It's me. Hey, Fifi. Sorry, did I miss that? Oh my god, that was 4 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're saying it's me to the viewer thing. Yes, perfect. You're appreciated. You're wanted and appreciated, even though I missed the message for a little bit. Because I got the stupid manager thing up on the Twitch stream together instead of the chat. Let's switch to the chat. Yeah. If you've never seen Gallivant, it's a really good show. It only got 2 seasons, question mark, maybe 3. If it did have a 3rd season, I think it was like a short season because I think they got hit with the writer's strike and never recovered. I think they were struggling a little bit. Like the first season was definitely like really good, and then the 2nd season was like a little not bad, but just not quite as on par. Some of the episodes were, and then some of the episodes were a little more hit and miss. But it's a hilarious show. It's a musical. And it's one of the ones where like the villain becomes like one of like the weird endearing characters by the end of it. And like you only want the best for him, and it's like, damn it, how did you do that? Frickin' good writers, how dare you? The best kind. Yeah. But he's not like one of those like really tropey, like, I'm so evil, but then like he has a soft side and it's like, oh, you know, and then becomes like maybe a romance partner or something. But like, he's kind of like an oaf who becomes lovable and learns to kind of trust in himself enough to not be an oaf. Like, he's still silly, but he's not dumb. Like, I don't know, it's really good. Yeah. Anyways. It's a silly show. It's a show that's really good and it takes itself seriously in its world, but not too seriously to not be fun, if that makes sense. Like, they won't break their own rules, but they will have fun with their rules. Which is actually kind of a hard line to do well. Oh god, how do you draw a shovel? Well, Fuss isn't back yet, so I think she succeeded in her mission. Which is good. Alright, this is shovel adjacent. Now I want to look up this library poopin' thing. I felt so alone for so long. Alright, it's like melting. The handle's kind of melting off of it a little bit. I did not quite get the perspective there. Whoop, that's a little too strong. Push. We'll just make it spin in a nice circle. No one will notice. There we go, that's better. That's always good. Yeah. Yeah, it was like it was a really good show. Like I said, I do think the later season wasn't quite as good, but if they had had time and like a good budget and to actually have like solid writers, I think they could have bounced back with some pretty good stuff. But then, you know, some shows also just have a longevity where like they were only sort of meant to go a couple seasons because that's like what the characters can do and achieve without essentially stopping to be themselves, kind of thing. They've succeeded in their arcs. I want to make this, like, when I want to make circles, it never makes circles, and then when I want to make, like, a gently rounded, like, Kinder egg shape, it's like, no, you will have this perfect circle. And you will not question it. Well, yeah, I forgot that the youth in your country might not know what Kinder eggs are. Do this on a different layer so I can just delete a bunch of lines. Listen, I don't get out in public much, to be fair, to be honest and truthful. But it's a little wild right now, going out and seeing, like, kids. Like, and when I say I don't mean, like, children, I mean, like, teenagers. Because I guess all the fashion that was, like, popular when I was in high school is now popular again. So to see, like, kids wearing essentially, like, what people when I was in high school wore is just, like, weird and wild. And I'm just, like, it's just so odd. It was, I saw a couple people today and I'm just, like, I know you people. I know who you were in my high school. Like, it was just so wild. I was like... And then I have, like, that part of me where, like, a lot of the fashion when I was in high school I didn't really care for. And I still, like, some of it's fine, but some of it I didn't care for. And, like, I still don't really care for it. So, like, I look at them and I'm like, I know you're being fashionable, but I think it just looks bad. Mind you, they're probably sitting there going, like, oh, she's still wearing little, not leggings, skinny jeans. Oh, she must be, like, a millennial. I'm just like, yeah, Mom, you're not wrong. It's like, listen, I paid money for these freaking skinny jeans, and I'm gonna wear them until I can't wear them anymore. But yeah, no, it was just such a strange, like, I don't know, like, I wasn't taken aback or anything. I was just waiting for the subway, and I like, was sitting there waiting, and I looked over, and I'm just like, oh. So weird feeling. So astonished. Trying to do line weight. It's always like this double-edged sword.
Sorry.
Hey, no worries.
I got up there, she was still in there, and I just had to wait because, my dude, there was no fucking way.
You weren't going back down and going back up.
No. I had to stay in the ship.
That's okay.
Oh my god, no, I'm gonna sneeze.
Well, it's a good thing now instead of before.
Right.
I was saying to Fithi and whoever else is listening, it was a little weird when I was out today, just sort of like waiting for the subway and stuff, because like I guess I just don't get out much, but like all the fashions that were popular when I was in high school, I guess are popular again. Mm-hmm. And it was just so weird seeing like all these like teenagers in like clothes.
How many pairs of trip pants you seeing out there?
Like I think I saw like there are 2 for sure. I think like 3. Like with like, and like one of them had like the buckles hanging off of them and stuff, and like I was just like, Yeah, I was just like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's just sort of like this weird, trippy thing to see. Like, it's like, oh yeah, the youth. And like, there was a bunch of like that fashion that I like when I was even in high school. I didn't really like care for.
Yeah.
And like now I'm seeing it again. I'm just like, this was bad back then too. You child, take those pants off.
Yeah, but at least we were, you know, not self-aware enough to care.
Mm-hmm. No, we were too self-aware that we cared so much, but we believed the brands.
Uh-huh. We were self-aware, but it was like the fake kind of self-aware. Or the shitty kind, I guess. I don't know. Like type 1 self-awareness. Unlike the type 2 self-awareness you develop later in life.
I think I was having this conversation with Teddy Bear Bones the other day, and it was painful. It's just like, am I at type 3 now because like I'm at the point where I'm parenting my parents?
Oh my god.
It's like, why do I have to be self-aware for the both of us?
Holy shit.
Can you just put on the tiniest bit of critical thinking, please?
Right.
I also get like cranky old person. When I see all these fucking ads that are just like advertising to like streamers and gamers and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, leave the children alone. Just let them enjoy their things without advertising Advil at them.
Never.
Stop.
They have to think about diabetes medication now.
Yeah, and banking investments.
And I don't know, vomiting on the bus.
Yeah, just like, oh my god. But I just see it so rampant of just like targeting the youth for advertisements now, and I'm just like, oh my god, leave them alone. Let them have a life.
Let them have the lives we never could.
I feel like we've been here before. It's not a good night if we don't get into an I'm working on routing ass.
Excellent. Route that ass.
Routing good. Did you? I'm not sure where he is, but I think he farted wherever he was.
Of course.
You can just sort of. I can just sort of vaguely smell dog food.
Nice work, Slippy. Shit.
I'm like,
Smells of kibble, sir.
Yeah. Smell of kibble, sir.
Peanut. What? What?
I heard that. Oh my goodness. It was so
sad.
It was like so sassy, so sad. He's like, but. Ah!
Yeah.
And then just back to the screen.
Cranky old man yelling at clouds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's me. I'm the cloud.
No. I was trying to think of something like you light up his life, but like pertaining to Sky, and I couldn't quite.
Nope.
I used up all my puns on these cards.
Perfectly understandable. Mr. Beans, I don't approve of this attitude that you're displaying. I would strongly suggest you cease this forthwith, without delay.
Without mediation or arbitration.
Indeed, we're gonna have a real problem.
Without consultation of your lawyer.
Peanut. Do you want a problem, Beanie? Because we can have a problem. That's all right with me. I can make problem for you, sir. We have plenty in stock.
They're on sale.
Buy one, get 10 free. Oops, all problems.
Oops, all crime.
Three P. Not you two.
A2, Sweet Pea.
A2. 3P.
I feel like you were going to elaborate and then you couldn't think of anything, so you just I'll just repeat it in deeper. A2, Sweet Pea. Love it.
It's great. Everything's great. Oh my god. All right. I think that's about all the spider I can spider for that one. All right.
Excellent.
Let's do the flower boys, flower mans. Mr. Bracken, how do you do?
They're kind of like a weird maroon color, but even just doing them as darkness.
Oh yeah. What was I fucking doing? Oh yeah. Okay. I remember how to do things. I am smart.
Yes,
I am smart. I'm a smartman.
That's what they call you. Fuss R Smartman.
Yeah.
That makes it sound sort of like Smarmy, which I know isn't actually out of character.
I mean, it's part of my email address from 20 years ago. 21 years ago. My Yahoo address is old enough to drink.
Oh no.
Yes, it is. God damn. As of Valentine's Day, believe it or not, that's when I fucking made it.
Nice. It's all coming together.
I don't like this.
My old account, which got hacked because someone on Neopets took advantage of a child.
Oh god.
That one would probably be fuck yeah, that one's old enough to drink in all countries around the world.
Good times.
Can't remember the exact scam, but I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Because I was 12 or something, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean... world weariness and street smarts in a 12-year-old. I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, I remember my friends, I was so angry at them, giving some online chatter in some, like, chat playing my real home phone number, because we were having a sleepover, yeah. And they called at 3 a.m. And back then, the phone didn't work when the internet was on.
Oh, no.
Right? And then, so it broke up our internet connection. We all ran back to our sleeping bags and, like, pretended like we were asleep. And my mom answered the phone. And then this pervert, this chat room pervert, asked my mom if whatever fake name we used was there. And she's like, no, like, what the fuck? Why are you calling me? It's late. And then I don't know the conversation. It didn't last long. I think she was like, no, fuck off, and hung up. Except she didn't swear, because my mom doesn't. But
right. It's not a potty mouth like her daughter.
Yes. It's true. Yeah, and I just remember being so mortified and so angry at them, because I was like, don't, like, I just kept saying no, like, don't, and then they did it anyways, and...
Ugh, it's fucking awful.
Yeah. It's a miracle, like, more kids weren't, like, murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Or rather,
By you?
By me, in vengeance for the chat room. No, I think not so much more kids weren't murdered. It's a miracle I wasn't one of them.
Mm-hmm.
In some form. I did used to play Yahoo games with people all the time, though. There wasn't, like, super sketchy stuff with that.
Right.
I just used to play backgammon a lot with random people on the internet.
Oh my god, backgammon.
Oh yeah. Played the old person game. I wasn't very good at it, unfortunately.
God, I remember 6th grade, and, like, all the boys in class were just suddenly mysteriously enamored with chess.
Oh god. Don't cite me for vengeance, it will happen. For like the random person on the internet who was in a chat room clearly talking to a group of like 12-year-olds. Yeah.
Oh man, Fizzy's candles, man. Like
yeah. I mean, we were sketchy as fuck. Like they like, but they were like a real person because they actually phoned and had their voice. So like, yeah.
Wee.
There we go. Beautiful ass. Ass. I got the person rocking a booty too.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think I gotta like take my puffers in. My old person juice. Well, it's not really old person, it's just... Oh no, I put this group inside a group. I hate when I do that. It's so annoying. It's like you try to do anything with layers and Procreate. It's like, you want to make a group? And I'm like, no, I didn't.
You want to fight?
I didn't want to do that.
Well, too bad you got one.
It's like, it's too late. It's already in a group. It's happened. And it's just like, oh, okay.
In the group, in the motherfucking group.
Yeah. It's already happened. Oh god, that reminds me of this, like, comic by, God, I always forget the name of her comic. Manly men doing manly things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can say her by her name, but I just don't know. Well, she goes by Koala Squid online. Or Koala Camp.
Seala Squid?
Is it Seala? It's not Koala?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, her. Yeah. She made this comic ages and ages ago where, and it was a commentary on the. Fuck! It wasn't Barbie. It was Gem. I think Gem and the Holograms. I think. And it was just about this one episode with this guy, and she's like, she gets kidnapped or something, and she essentially kind of does like nothing to stop it. Mm-hmm. And then the comic's just like, he's like, I've kidnapped you, and she's like, no, and he's like, too late, it's already happened. Too late, we're already on the boat. Too late, I'm already inside you. And I was just like, ah, no.
Oh my god. Yeah, Seal the Squid, because it's based on coelacanth with the squid.
I always thought it was cool.
I mean, I thought it was something weird before I realized how to pronounce coelacanth. So,
well, I knew it was pronounced weird, and so I thought it was koala because I was like, wouldn't that be weird? And I just went with that for my whole life.
And now you have to draw it.
A koala squid? Yeah.
Koala squid, yeah.
I'll send it to her and be like, listen, you won't get this joke, but have this.
Have fun. Enjoy this friend.
Enjoy this.
His friend, he just wants to hug.
For 16 years since I met you in college, I thought it was koala. Have fun, bye.
Enjoy entertainment, baby.
I remember her getting not upset, but like a bit uppity at people saying it wrong too, and then the whole time I'm like, oh, why would they say it wrong? It's koala.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
It's funny because that fish is in dredge and it's come up, and I definitely said it koala.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist.
I don't know nothing either. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy saying words.
True. Mostly. Sorry. There's a lot of coughing.
My god, die quieter. Jeez.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez, Nick.
Keep it to myself.
God. Stop spreading your bacteria.
I'm technically not contagious. You remember when we used to get to this point at like 2 a.m.?
Yes.
And now it's like 10:10.
Yes.
Don't get old, kids.
I mean, this is nothing. This is.
I know.
For me, this is only half hinged. Just just wait, everybody. Just wait.
Not quite there yet.
Although I am like extra exhausted because it's fucking Shark Week, and I spent most of the day just like very dizzy and not wanting to be awake because dizzy.
Oh.
But I'm here I am. I made it. I'm not
You
dead.
did. And I appreciate it. I'm enjoying myself.
Yay.
Just means I laugh, which means I cough. Is all.
You can't breathe. Yay.
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna die.
Small price to pay.
At least you'll die amused.
The detective standing over my body. We don't know how she died, but she's still laughing.
I did it, officer. I was hilarious.
It's comedy gold. Comedy gold.
This is free death.
My dog has reappeared because he's gently leaning against my leg now. How long you been there, buddy?
Forever.
Forever.
Forever. God. I'm so sad that, like, we're definitely at a time where there are children out there who just don't get that reference.
No. I was just thinking that too. I was thinking that with, like, the Simpsons ones too. I'm just like...
Right. Oh my god. Well, thankfully, housemates are, you know, educating their 8-year-old son in the way of Simpsons. So
yeah. I mean, it's like free. It's like,
yeah,
you want something to watch, kid? Don't worry. There's 25 seasons.
You're never gonna finish this.
Yeah. I'll see you when you're 15. I'll introduce you to Futurama.
Oh my god. But only the good ones.
I saw the first half of the final one, and I never saw the second half.
Yeah, I watched... what?
I watched it at a Comic-Con panel, and then I never... But they didn't show us the whole thing. They're like, you'll have to see the actual thing when it comes out.
It's due. And it might as well have been the last one, because, like, I watched the first episode of the new season and just like, no.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Doesn't have the magic, yeah.
No.
Unfortunate.
We were done here twice, and you had to come back to the tip. Thanks. Thanks for ruining that perfect ending. It was such a good ending too, and just nope. John DiMaggio needed a job. Adventure Time was over. He needed to work, man.
I remember I had one experience with him, and it was awkward.
Oh.
It wasn't bad awkward, but he was like signing books because they went to... I'm blanking on the name. We went to like a live like performance of them doing the like radio play they do. And there was a signing afterwards, and I was the last person in line for the signing. So the organizer was like, could you collect the pens from everyone, like the Sharpies? And I was like, absolutely, I can do that. So like to everyone, I just had to awkwardly say, as this like stranger, like, I have to take your Sharpie. Oh my God. And then I tried to take his Sharpie, and he's like, no, this is mine. And I'm like, sir, I need to take your Sharpie. And he's like, no, this is mine. And I was like, I can't. And I just looked at him. I'm like, I can't tell if you're joking or not. Because he was just smiling at me, like being friendly the whole time. So I'm like, I'm not joking. I have to take your Sharpie. And he's like, I'm not joking. This is my Sharpie. And I'm like, I don't know. What is the truth? And it turned out it was his Sharpie.
Oh dear.
Because like so many people just ask him for autographs all the time. He just had his own Sharpie. And I was like, okay, I won't take your Sharpie then. But it was just this whole thing where I was like holding my hand out expectantly, trying to get this like grown-ass man to give me a Sharpie. And him just being like, no, this is my Sharpie. And I'm like, I'm too socially awkward to know if this is a funny bit we're doing.
Funny joke?
But yeah. Good times, good times.
God. Mr. Beans, would you kindly stop chewing on your cage, please?
That poor cage.
One day I'll get him an aluminum one, and he won't have any paint to chew off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's some a boy. It's a go.
It's a you. Well, not you, but he's pointing like it's you.
Yes.
I'm putting too much into these again.
God damn it! You need to stop that.
I know.
Damn
I know.
it, Nick.
I just crapped
Damn
out.
it, Nick.
I crapped out like 8 or 7 of them yesterday in like an hour, and now. I know. I'll go faster.
Gotta go fast.
Best point to be at, like, what, the silly... I assume you mean the silly laughter, the silly dumbness. It is a good place. We're not at the place yet where one of us can just say something completely obscure and then we're laughing about a single word for no reason.
Oh my god. Just give it
time.
Give it time. My housemate number 1 still ribs me about fucking typos I've made at just like odd hours. Like when I tried saying anyway and it came out way nanny.
Way nanny. Oh my god.
Way nanny.
Now this was in type or talking?
This was in type.
Okay.
I guess I was just very tired. But yeah, no, talking. Give it just a little more insomnia and a little more sugar. I mean, it's not great chocolate, but I have Hershey Kisses on my desk because it's Shark Week and I hate everything.
Yeah, they're not. I've got some of those, like... Oh, God. What even? They're, like, nameless. Like, they're the fucking... They're just Santas, you know? Tinfoil Santas, and they've got just, like, generic-ass chocolate in them. And I've got those left over from Christmas stuff.
Like, is Palmer's even still around? Like, damn.
I don't know, but I know what you're referring to. It's just garbage chocolate.
The worst Easter candy. Peanut, what do you want from me? Why are you like this? Do I need to assess a fine? Do I need to confiscate your face, your beak, your mouth? You don't get mouth anymore. Your mouth is being repossessed.
Repo Man, the Repo Man.
He has a mouth and he must scream.
Yeah. Gotta get all his money out of it. His money's worth.
He's gotta get all his money out of his beak. Like, what? Like, fucking Vegas, fucking the slot machine bird just spewing coins all over my floor.
Oh yeah.
Ding ding.
He's got a weakness for the slots.
God. My fucking gambling problem bird.
Cha-ching, motherfucker.
Better keep him away from bingo night at the lodge.
I have unironically played bingo night at the lodge a few times.
And there's nothing wrong with unironically playing bingo night at the lodge. Bingo's fun.
Yeah. My aunt won $1,000 the one time.
Hell yeah.
They were like, I was like, let's go play bingo, because we were at the beach, and they're like, oh, bingo's for old people. And I'm like, you guys will enjoy it. Let's just go and do it, because it's a thing to do one of the nights, you know? You start kind of running out of things to do after a little while. And then they went, and then she won $1,000. I'm like, I bet you're happy we went now. Fight me on fucking bingo, and now you're rolling in it.
And all the roads eventually lead to bingo. You might as well get a head start.
Yeah. I had a friend win $8,000 at a bingo hall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
She bought her first car with it.
Wow. Nice.
It was a Sunfire. The car everywhere.
I you said bought her first carpet. Like that's a very interesting thing to spend that money on. Okay.
No, this is an expensive carpet.
Right? Like, wow. Like.
Oh my gosh. No, her first car.
Okay.
A lot.
What was the carpet made out of?
Fucking silver and gold.
And the skin of babies.
Yeah. But not too expensive of babies.
Baby Dalmatians. Oh no. Your friend is actually Cruella de Vil.
Yeah. She's very upset there weren't any spots on the carpet.
No spots.
No spots. They're defective. But I can't remember exactly what she said. Wretched little beasts.
Wretched little beasts. I think that was it.
Yeah, something at least close to that.
I even watched it recently, and really, it's not as interesting of a movie as I remember.
The big thing for it was that it used new technology because they used the Xerox on it.
Yeah. I mean, it was entertaining, but yeah, it's just kind of like, oh.
My nose is cold, and my toes are cold.
It was probably much more interesting to me as a child because it was just simply something I had not seen before, and my parents were very excited for me to see it for some reason, and they were oddly upset because I guess one of my classmates brought it to school for video day or whatever, and they're like, my mom was like, this is why they bring it to school when they knew his parents are gonna buy 101 Dalmatians to show their kids, and I was too young to be like, hey, you know what, Ma? You know what? I'm probably gonna watch this tape 50 billion times because I'm a kid anyway. So your investment is not wasted here.
Yeah.
Please chill out, but also she has no chill, so it's whatever.
Yeah, it's
enjoy being mad about dog movie.
It's yeah, of all the things to put your energy into.
Right, just die mad about it, I guess. I don't know.
My mom was always upset because, and it wasn't me or my brother, I don't think. I think it was her. We lent our our Lion King to someone. And it was the original Disney collection with that little black and silver logo on it.
God.
Yeah.
So much money. Ah!
Yeah. And this was back when that was a weird thing, when Beanie Babies were a thing, and she's like, I lent it to someone and I don't remember who it was and we never got it back. And I'm like, it's okay, Mom, I'm sorry.
No, they're gonna get my money.
That whole $100.
My investment. Everything has to be an investment.
Yeah, they never sold any of them. It's not like they actually did that or anything.
Right.
I remember she got upset at me too for taking off the tags of a couple of my Beanie Babies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she didn't have to get too upset because I'm one of those children who knew when someone was upset and it would really affect me. So it wasn't like she was yelling, screaming, kicking her feet or anything. But I knew she was upset and I was very upset that she was upset. So I went into my dad's sewing kit and I took out a needle and thread, and I like I tried to be very careful. I don't know how successful I was, but I very carefully tried to sew the tag back on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think she felt bad when she saw I had done that.
Oh my god.
Because, like, I think she saw it, and, like, I vaguely recall her seeing it and, like, starting to ask me why I did it. And then I don't know if I replied or she just figured it out herself, and then I think she felt a little bad because obviously I, felt guilty enough to fucking sew a little Beanie Baby tag back onto the Beanie Baby. When it was my Beanie Baby, it wasn't like it was her Beanie Baby.
Welcome to childhood trauma, everybody.
Yeah. Enjoy. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she didn't mean to, but it definitely was just like one of those things where I was made to feel guilty for no reason. For playing with my toy.
Yeah.
It happened with one of my Barbies too, like a specific like collector Barbie, where I brushed her hair, and then once you brush the hair, once they're out of the box and you brush the hair, there's
no going back.
No going back, yeah.
Yeah, we were definitely like a collector Barbie house and stuff, and like my God, what was it? My parents got me an American Girl doll, I think, for one of my birthdays, and just all these years later, she asked me like, "Why didn't you ever play with it?" And I distinctly remember her like telling me, "Don't play with it."
Yeah, right. And now it's this thing like, why didn't you appreciate the gift? And it's just like, oh, gee, I wonder.
Like, do you not recall, telling me to basically not play with my doll?
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it wasn't in quite so many words, but I was definitely too scared of messing her up to, do anything with it. So
yeah, and like you're not. Like, even if, like, you're putting a little on it because you're, like, a kid reacting to something, you're still reacting to something that has been, like, put into place by the adults. Like, the fear doesn't just, like,
doesn't
magic.
Come out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly, like. Yeah. I know, I think when I played with the Barbie too, my mom was just like, well, we're not getting you any of these anymore, and I was just like, okay, so now I am not getting things because I played with my toy?
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, all of that, like, accidental trauma. Because, like, I can say, like, my mom, she didn't mean to do any of that. Like, she didn't mean to instill any of that, but, like.
Of course.
It's just like, it was there.
One of those things.
Yeah. And then I had one of the porcelain dolls from my grandma that I was older when I got this. I was old enough to go like, Grandma, why did you get me a doll? Kind of age. But like, I was definitely like not, that one didn't even like really come out of the box much because like it was meant to be like, I have no idea where that one is anymore, but it was meant to be kind of like a weird investment thing.
Oh god, yeah.
And then I had another porcelain doll one from my grandma that wasn't meant to be an investment thing, and that one never came out of the box, and my mom was like, why not? And I'm like, it's creepy as fuck. What do you mean, why not? I don't like its eyes balls on me.
Yeah, I
think it was one of those fucking blinking ones, too.
Oh no, those are the worst.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay. How do we approach this spider one, do you think?
The jump dead open inside.
No, I've got my eye on you. The arachnophobia model.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, no worries. Problems.
Yeah. Oh.
I can do the spider part because I literally traced this one off of the words because it's such a like very specific shape. But then I'll just leave the I've got my eye on you part to be text, I think.
Yeah, no, that's probably for the best.
Okay. Do it that way. We got two variations of the I got my eye on you. I am very curious as to where this game is going to go, because every time there's, like, a really new good mod, I keep thinking to myself, like, that's great, but, like, how hard is it for this creator now to, like, make any, like, own changes to their stuff? Like,
oh my god.
And it's, like, sorry, yeah.
All the shit that probably breaks, like, whenever there's an update.
And there's, like, it's like this community, like, and especially the modding community and stuff, is, like, what's probably going to keep this game alive for a long time, but, like, it's definitely got to be, like, kind of tough, where, like, now, too, if, like, I think for most people, if the creator implements any of the stuff, like, people, for the most part, just be happy about it, but, like, is it going to get to, like, any sort of weird toxic level where someone's just like, you just stole that from the mod, and it's just like, it's my goddamn game.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, and I'm not really sure how rights work on that level.
Yeah. It'll be a weird, interesting thing. Hey, baby. Hi. Yes, sweetie. Good boy. Good boy. I know, it's kind of bedtime, but you can sleep there if you want.
We're on a roll, Slip.
We're on a roll. This is important shit.
Holy. So important.
Yeah. I was thinking about the other day because those other maps sorry, the tickle in my throat is getting low. The other maps I had mentioned that are like I know for sure are a good mod, as opposed to like there's a lot of like extra map ones out there that are just like they're like Minecraft World and Princess Peach's Castle, and it's just like some of them I'm like, this is like clearly not in the like vein of the game kind of thing, like but like these ones are very like kind of true to the feel of the game, and it was very clear that whoever made these map mods just really like loved the game and like and everything, because they actually put in lore for these maps too, and it's not just like their own lore, it's like they took the monsters that exist and like started wrapping them into these maps and the lore for it and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's really cool, because they did a good job. If they had done a bad job, it would be like, what the fuck you doing, boy? But they did a really good job, so it was like, that's really cool. But then I was sitting there thinking, like, what if, like, the creators there going, like, well, shit, this is better than my lore. Like, you know, like, or, like, not even, like, better, but, like, just, like, really interesting, but now it's, like, tainting what they had in mind and stuff, and because there's not a lot of lore in the game, but there is definitely some. You guys haven't seen it so much because we haven't been reading any of the logs, but there are logs and stuff.
Right.
And every time you scan a monster, you can go to the terminal and you can look it up. And it'll give you some information about the monster and how to fight it.
I imagine he just must, or they or whatever, whoever is making this game, they just must not read like anything that anybody else posts. Like you have to insulate yourself so hard.
Probably. It doesn't hurt either that like they probably go like, oh well shit, and then they can probably just look at their bank account and be like, well yeah, but the 30 million is still there. I'm still good. But yeah, it's just like, I was just thinking about the other day of just like, because like some of the map stuff was like so good where it's just like, oh my god, hire this person onto your team and just make this a part of the real game.
Yeah. It's bonkers. Just like, God, I wish I had fucking time to like work on mods and shit.
Yeah, like the one big YouTuber, the one big streamer I watch all the time who plays this a lot, and is the one who does those crazy runs that I tell you about. He like has commissioned 2 or 3 mods, or like already. He's just like paid people to like make mods for him for the game. I'm just like, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like such an interesting thing. It's like almost like, you know how you get those big fandoms for like TV shows and stuff. It's like weirdly kind of like jumped that, because you don't really get those for games, like not in the same kind of way, you know. But it's like kind of like that, but it's like jumped the genre belt into like gaming. It's weird and interesting.
Yeah, well, especially you especially don't really get it as much with games that, you know, don't lend themselves to shipping as much.
Yeah, shipping, and like I'm sure there are fanfics for them and stuff, but like,
oh yeah,
it's like, I think it's still to like a bit of a lesser degree. Yeah, I say like games in the general, there are certainly large exceptions. Right. But it's just funny because it's kind of like all that like fics and stuff and like people making OCs and stuff is like to sort of add to that stuff, but with this it's like you kind of like the mods are almost like the fan fiction. Like, you know, right. Like it's just really interesting.
Why is this text showing all of a sudden? Oh, that's why. Because it was all ending up in the stupid fucking player that just... Oh my god. There.
Yeah, that big...
Sorry,
oh no, that's fine.
My brain went a place. Anyway.
That big streamer I talk about probably too often. I wish I advertised myself as much as I advertise him. They just did a challenge where like you're not allowed to leave, essentially. Like the only way to get out is to find the fire exit.
Oh boy.
And like if you don't do that, you just have to stay inside until you like die or the ship leaves without you.
Oh boy, goody.
Yeah. That was a pretty intense one. But they had like things to help them out. Like they had ghost code, which would like randomly open and close doors. Because like if the fire exit is locked behind one of those big lettered doors, yeah, security doors, like you're just fucked, right? So so they had some ghost code and like just random events that would like both hinder them and help them. Yeah, so it was an interesting challenge. But like most things they seem to do, it wasn't actually like crazy challenging for them. I don't know how people get so good at games. Goodness gracious.
Because if they're a streamer, they don't have much else they're doing with their day.
Yeah. It's their job to be so good. He's also just like one of those people too. Like really good at analytically breaking down how games like things work and then using that to his advantage.
Wish I had one of those brains.
Yeah. Well, he went to school for computer science before essentially getting really lucky and making it big as a streamer.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. And like part, I think, of what he liked the most about computer science was like also like game like what makes good games. Like he enjoyed like how in animation they always want you to be analyzing like films and stuff, so like in the same way of like analyzing what makes a game good, what makes it bad, etc., etc.
But that's just a theory.
A game theory. Oh god. I just watched the FNAF movie like a couple weeks ago, and Matt Pat's in there for like 2 seconds.
Amazing.
Yeah. Markiplier was supposed to be in it, but there were scheduling conflicts.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I think he would have done it if it was like scheduling in any other way, but it was scheduling conflicts for his own movie.
Oh.
So like he was saying like, you know, the timeline was already so truncated and he had to give his all to like his own baby sort of thing.
Right. No,
which is all reasonable. Yeah. I think he was supposed to be the security guard at the start who gets murdered.
Oh god.
And then Matt Pat was like the waiter. And then he was like talking to the people about lunch and like lunch being like the most important meal of the day, and then like the one character in it is just like, it's like, that's breakfast, and he's like, well, it's just a theory, and she's like, are you getting paid per word? And then he walks away.
Oh my god. Amazing. Fucking spectacular.
It's like she cuts him off before he can do a game or a breakfast or a lunch theory, whatever. Whatever would go for that.
A theory.
A diner theory.
God. Mr. Beans, you have a problem, sir.
Not enough beans.
Oh, he's full of beans. That's the problem.
The beans have gone bad.
The beans have gone bad. The beans are on fire.
We don't need no water. Yeah.
Never mind, we canceled him. Okay. So a little further, just a little more. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Only stay as long as you can or want.
I will do my best.
Better than all the rest.
My brain is starting to do the thing that it does when it's late, and do.
Bah.
Baby, what is the problem? Why are you like this? Why do you hate me? I am gonna have to cover him in a minute though, because it's getting to be about 10 o'clock and people are gonna sleep soon. And I don't need him to be noisy and pissing them off.
Yeah.
Beanie, would you like to go to a bed? Would you like to be a bed? Would you like? You're made of feathers. You
I was
could
gonna
be
say
a bed.
down bed.
Would you like to be a pillow? I'm sorry that your perch is missing, but I promise. Unless Amazon does it, then they will have it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new perch. Good. Next, you, my specialist boy. Hello. Can I pet you, or are you gonna bite me? There we go. Head pats. Feet. Okay. Good night, sir. Good night. Good night, my boy. Good night, my bean. Lunge boy, my boy. Bean. Bean. You gonna say good night, Beanie? Night.
Good night.
Night, Beanie. Please, good night. Sometimes he listens to me and say good night. Not today, no. You're a poop. Good night. Good night. Good night. You're getting a bath again tomorrow because you're disgusting.
I have someone here who also needs a bath because he smells no bueno.
I keep discouraging her from regurgitating on things, but it's like, nope, she's gonna do it anyway, because she knows better than mommy. She's a self-sufficient girl. She knows everything. Oh my god.
It's her makeup. She's just trying to express herself.
She's just trying to be beautiful.
Except
she's giving her a bald spot again. It's like this time it's like made the journey all the way around the back of her head almost. And it's like, my girl, why are you like this?
She just needs to sleep in a bed in a tiny pool of soapy dishwater.
Oh my god. I give her bath water, and she baths sometimes, but not all the time, and it's just she very messy girl, very messy lady, very messy.
Sometimes I can't do it too loud because he might get excited and jump on me.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where he is, but sometimes I just look at him and I go, ba, ba ba da ba ba. You do it better than me, but yeah, and I've done it so much to him now that he just gets like super rowdy when I do it. I feel slightly bad, but I also feel I find it funny.
Sounds about like when my dad would get the dogs riled up by howling at them. Or, making his dopey sounds to get them to howl, rather.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not so different than like people being like, "Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?" And like, yeah, I'm just not using like full words or real words rather.
Right. It's this dog Simlish.
Mm-hmm. He gets the point.
Yeah.
He feels the energy. You doing okay?
I'm great. I am the greatest. I'm the best at space. I'm the best.
The best. Alright.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that's from anymore. I just sing it all the time.
I know somewhere like in the depths of my brain, but I am so utterly gone right now that I can't possibly. I don't know. I don't know.
Kat, you're supposed to be the meme lord. I can't just be me. I'm not good at it.
The meme lord has left the building. It's sleepy time for the meme lord. The meme lord is eepy.
Okay. Take that into consideration.
Ow!
I'm just
Oh my god.
sweaty.
This is.
Did you hurt yourself?
My something. It's one of those things where you feel like something bit your foot, but it didn't actually bite your foot. It's just your foot being dumb.
Oh, the nerve things.
Yes, fucking nerves. Like, why do we have them? Where did they come from? Where did they go?
They go.
Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Haven't been for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been very long time ago.
Where'd it come from?
Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, I spat on my iPad.
Good job.
What's the doodle?
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody. It's
Have you ever
on Twitch.tv.
Did you say fucking?
Yes.
Vodka clock. Yeah. It's fucking clock time. Go find your clock.
It was 10 out of 10 top tier entertainment. You can't buy entertainment this good.
You certainly
without an ID and a credit card.
They just don't sell it like we do it. Yeah, I know that's what I was thinking too, but I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Well, said it anyway, so fuck me, I guess.
Fucking clock. Oh.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Excuse.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Where'd you come from?
Can I fuck? Have you ever seen the music video for that?
I probably have, but I can't.
It's unhinged.
Can't call it up into my mind's eye. It is not remembering.
It
is memory hold it.
It's like shot in a barn and like...
Oh my god, of course it was.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
It's just like people playing it and just everyone like dancing in the hay all around it, like all around the band. And just like people with like overtly like hick clothes and stuff, and but they're like so into it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the only music video I really remember from that period of my life was fucking One Headlight, and that was mostly because I wanted to marry Jacob Dylan's eyes.
Just his eyes?
Just his eyes. They're very pretty eyes. Very pretty. Very pretty, very pretty man eyes. Just pluck them out and say, I
Into
do.
the jar.
Yep, in the jar. This is my husband. This is my love.
You get into like a severe car accident and there's just like a jar outside the door and they're like, sorry, family members only, and he's like shaking and
Blurp.
yeah, like he can't talk, right? He's just a liquid, but it's like angry bubbling.
Vibrates angrily.
I really don't like remember many videos, but like from my childhood in like the birth of MTV, just like that fucking Slim Shady.
Oh my god.
Like, my name is what? And then he's just like sitting in the chair, and like I had a friend who was just obsessed with MTV, and like there weren't that many videos back then, so they played that one a lot.
Oh my god.
Just burned into my brain. Forevermore.
Slim Shady, everyone.
I don't know that version as well. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, that upset the dog.
Alright, I need to pipe down.
Oh.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's just me, Slip. Oh, he's growling at the door. People are allowed to be in the hallway.
God damn it, Slip.
He's getting a little more territorial, which I think is just with him aging, but like,
Now that he's
but cut it out.
Now that he's aware of what's his and what is not.
Yeah. Except that everything's his.
Of course. Of course, Slip. I believe you. I believe you. I believe in you. I believe. La 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 la.
La 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 la. La la. Everyone's smiling. We.
Really.
Wah wah. Croissant.
Croissant.
Bibliothèque. Yeah.
Nope. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, what in the... What in the shit, man? What's up with you? What are you doing, you dumbass? You incredible fucking galoot.
Listen, you're talking about a friend of mine.
Yeah, well, your friend, it sucks. So...
No. I shall not have this.
Your friend's a dumbass.
I smack you
Well, I...
with a dueling glove.
Not if I smack you first, but I'm gonna
Or
have
the
to,
honor.
It's gonna be quite a trip.
Yeah, it's okay. I have a spare bed. For a blow up bed.
Yay. Hospitality, even though I'm gonna smack you. Alright, there we go. I've completed what was first told, at least for this evening.
Nice.
Full layers. Oh.
I got more for you if you want, but I feel like you're running. Pardon?
I might be able to do one more boy, one more. Just pick your nose, pick your favorite.
Oh, it's so hard to pick my favorite. I really like the dog ones just because I like the dogs, but the routing to ass is a hard one to. That one's like kind of maybe a lot of color though, because it's got like a lot of like it's like a full one, you know.
Yeah, that one might be a little much for my feeble brain at night.
I like the dog one though. You want to do the dog one?
I'll do some dogs. Let's do dogs.
Let's do
dogs. Let's do the dogs.
Only if you're actually okay with it though. If you need some sleep, that's perfectly fine.
If my brain decides to fall apart.
Yeah, you can always like it can always be unfinished. It's not like a excuse me.
Beep.
Beep. Boop.
I'll just have to remember to send you the PST before I go to bed.
Yeah, I can put some words on them probably tomorrow because I'm also hitting a kind of wall.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
But I gotta switch to like Photoshop anyways for that, so.
Let's see. Alright. Just hide my air server for a moment while I dig about for images that you have sent to me.
Blib.
You're lying to me, Discord. There are lines in that image, even though it's all black, because it's the black background. You stupid.
You're stupid.
You're stupid, and I don't like it.
You're so dumb.
They're from photos. It's the puppies. The puppies, doggies. Okay. There we go. I'm trying so hard to be quiet, and it is not working very well.
I'm not even like triggering you.
What?
I'm not even like triggering you.
I trigger myself. Are you kidding me?
You're just like even the thought you're like I'm supposed to be quiet.
Oh, noisy frange. Doggies, hello doggies. Okay. Let us rename this group of layers. It is doggies.
I'm proud of that one because I actually like how the dogs came out.
Doggies. They're adorable, even though they're horrifying. I fucking don't like the dogs. They're bad.
They're better than the giants.
Yeah, I know the giants are assholes. I don't like the giants, but you know, it's. Excuse me. Balls.
Nigga, where are the balls?
Aww, they're sales are making a little hard. I'll share a snack.
Exactly.
Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like a fucking beast jerker?
There's another stupid way to say cheeseburger, and I was trying to do it, and I couldn't. My brain.
I don't know. Chicken nuggets.
Nuggets?
Nuggets.
Get your nuggets.
Nuggets. Get your nuggets.
Tasty, salty, crunchy.
Come to McDonald's. I'll fucking eat you.
You sound like there's like these fucking like McDonald's like horror games that people have made. And you just sound like the really poorly like voice acted, because they're all like indie, like stupid indie games, right? You just sound like the poorly voice acted ones, or it's like it sounds like their voice is like melting. Oh, I missed this. Oh no, I was 4 minutes. Sorry, 50. Go to bed. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here.
Go to bed. Good night.
Go to bed. She probably long gone.
I don't care. Good night.
It's like 5 minutes ago. I feel bad I wasn't looking.
Night, Finley.
I can harass her via a text. Just
I think I'm still not doing this stream together shit right, because I should technically be able to see your chat. I think, but I don't see it. So I must have skipped a step somewhere. So I'm just gonna have to research it tomorrow.
Well, there's a stream chat like in the stream together thing.
Yeah,
and
I'm only
yeah,
in it, though.
I'm not even seeing my messages in it. Like,
yeah.
So
I'm only seeing mine, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, I'm not seeing yours. I'm not seeing mine in it. It's just completely blank for me. So it's like buckled.
Well, that's fucking weird.
It's like, what's the point of you? You did it bad, Twitch. You did it bad.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get it figured out one of these days.
Yeah. It's all good.
Sniffles loudly in your ear.
I can't breathe deep enough. I'm like, I was trying to like make a big old sniff, and I couldn't do it because of the bronchitis. You're just rubbing it in my face. Ow.
Yeah.
I'll never be a marathon runner. No.
Who wants to be, honestly?
It was one of the few things I was sort of okay with in track and field. So, like, I was always like, yeah, I'll do the long running. I'm not useless. Yay. And then there were still people who were, like, way better than me. And I'm like, hey, never mind.
Curse you, DNA. Natural selection, no. Or whatever, I don't know. But nothing about no evolution. But
yeah, I can't really speak to that too much. I never wanted to be like the marathon runner. I just wanted to be not terrible at everything. Yeah. I wanted to belong.
Oh.
I wanted to get one of those stupid ribbons.
Yeah. I remember ribbons, field day, and crap. And...
Yeah. I was one of those kids who was like very often like in their own head, in their own world. So it always sort of like surprised me when track and field day came, and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting to feel bad about myself today, but here we go.
Hey. Yeah, I think the only time I ever really got ribbons in anything was like when field day got rained out and we had to stay in the classroom, and the teacher was like, well, okay, I guess like just guess the ribbon I've got. What the ribbon I've got here is for, and you get a ribbon. Congratulations.
You did it.
You did it, you fucking athlete, you.
You did it, you dumb shits.
You dumb shits. Not in so many words. It was a Christian school, but but also that was like back in the day where it was still you could still get away with like birthday beatings with the wiffle bat.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know, all in good fun, but also like still getting beat with a wiffle bat.
I can't say we had that one. We did not have that one.
Hazing for babies.
Yeah. We had some wild hazing in my high school, and then, like, definitely, like, it was too wild, so the year after us did not get that because kids actually got hurt.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it was Alcatraz themed. So it was escaping from Alcatraz. So you were blindfolded and led around by your peers, like literally other high schoolers you don't know because you've never been to this high school before. So you were blindfolded and like they threw water at you. And then so you were soaked. And then they make you go up and down stairs.
That sucks.
Yeah, while you're like soaking wet and blindfolded. So I just got oh no. I got my low power warning. For my iPad.
Dang it.
I forgot to hit low power mode, so because normally it can actually last pretty long in low power mode, but I hit close instead of but yeah, so like, and then there was one point where they like some people would actually pick you up and throw you onto like a wrestling mat.
Oh no.
Yeah, while you were like wet and blindfolded. And when I got to that part, the one person who was doing it was just like, oh, thank God. And I'm like, what's wrong? And they're like, you're small. And I was like, oh, okay. Because like they had been picking kids up all night and just like tossing them. And I guess they were exhausted. And it's just like, and I look back on it now and I'm just like, that was so dangerous. Like,
yeah.
And like a hazing ritual of it does come into it because like there's people just like throwing water at you and like, you know, like yelling at you and screaming at you and being like, go, go, go. And like people did get hurt. So I think they got in trouble for that. Whoops. And there's like teachers just being like, yep, this is fine. You know, because it wasn't like fully unsupervised, obviously.
Right. Well, I'm sure they like had so much more shit that they probably had, you know, when they were kids and whatever, and like, this is nothing. It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Rub some dirt in it.
Walk it off. You broke your ankle? Walk it off.
Your spines are still made of cartilage, right?
Good enough. Patch it up. Go on. I have no personal attachment to you yet because you're not actually in the school or in any of the classes. But, yeah, so, like, that was, like, definitely wasn't sanctioned like that the next year. The next year one was, like, super lame because I'm sure they got into so much fucking shit.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, from just the parents who, like, whose kids got hurt and stuff.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But no wiffle bat. We did not have a wiffle bat.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just kind of standard issue.
Oh, the 90s.
They were great. Why do I keep deleting the stupid guy when I know I'm gonna? Damn it! I know I'm gonna need him, and I'm a dumbass. I also keep forgetting how to duplicate a layer because I'm a dumbass.
Well, you're also tired.
I'm a tired dumbass.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a tired dumbass.
Dumas.
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 Dumas. Something right. Fromage.
The fromage in the Dumas.
Ah.
Ooh, there's a nice breeze coming in.
Yay.
Oh, it went from like, oh my god. It went from freaking 8 degrees here to like, fucking snowing today.
Oh.
Yeah. It was 8 degrees 2 days ago.
And now it's poop.
Yeah. And it, like, the snow didn't stay or anything, of course, but, like...
Yeah.
Just, like, looking out my window and seeing, like, a tiny snowstorm, and I'm just like,
Okay.
Excuse me.
This is normal. This is...
Yeah.
I mean, it would be normal if, like, temperatures weren't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm on the last one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Doing it. These might be for next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think this game is going anywhere anytime soon as far as relevance, so...
Hopefully not. And, like, even if it sort of does, there's gonna be that weird, like, modder community that will probably keep it.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Absolutely. Quiet down out there.
Damn kids.
Honking their horns. It's 11:20. Do you know where your kids are? Well, you know where your kids are. They're sleeping.
They're sleepy beepies.
Sleepy beepies.
Sleepy beepy.
Mine is chewing on a whatchamacallit that behind me. When I was like looking up reference for this stuff, I kept finding all these like really artistic, like proper quote unquote anatomy.
Oh my god.
Like pictures that people, you know, when like people did all the like realistic like Pokemon art for a little while and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh my god, so many fucking like talented people just doing all this stuff.
So many talented people with way too little to do with their time. So doing this stuff.
Well, you never know, like, some of these people, they're insane. They can, like, bang that stuff out in, like, 2 hours. They're like, yeah, this is my speed paint. And I'm like, yeah, that would take me, like, probably a month to do.
I wish I was one of those people, because I most certainly am not.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I can't, and it wouldn't even look half that good. It'd take me a month and it wouldn't even look half as good. It's just, like, my brain just doesn't...
What?
Yeah. Oh, my brain just doesn't compute like the painterly stuff. Like I was never meant to be a painter.
Painting is a pain in the ass anyway, so you're really not missing much.
Could have been a concept artist.
Oh god. No.
And then it wouldn't have mattered though if I was in 2D or 3D. I keep seeing like people wanting like concept art, like artists, and then it's just like, and then they're like for this 3D game, and I'm like, oh okay, so you don't want animators, you don't want to. I'll leave. I'll just go. It's fine.
Look, I'll just go die.
I'll go see myself out. Okay, thank you. Bye. Don't get up. Don't get up. Oh yeah.
Nothing to see here.
We're fine. It's fine. I don't need to pay my bills this month. That's fine.
Yeah. I don't need money. I just subsist off oxygen.
Yeah. My dog, though. My dog needs money.
Totally. So much money. So much dog money for dog.
He sucks it up.
For his dog drugs.
For his dog drugs. For his dog.
Dog coke.
His dog, yeah. His dog.
Crack.
Gear. His sex gear. I was trying to figure out something for toys.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh, and it's not working very well.
Sorry.
It's working very poorly, Nick.
Sorry. Sorry, friend. You're like the Swedish chef. Barb.
Swedish meat.
Sorry, my laughing hurts. Feels good to laugh though. Can't remember what that's from. I'm just like full of things that I don't remember what it's from.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I know it's sort of a meme, and I know it's from somewhere, and I know I heard it before, and I know I've seen the thing at least once, but, you know. Gun to my head, I wouldn't be able to tell you where it's from.
Yeah.
Mary. You just need to smother yourself with a pillow.
I'm gonna do that very shortly, actually.
Well, low battery. Oh no, I had the chance to do low battery mode again, and I said close.
God damn it.
It's 5%.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
I don't. My brain is broken.
What's your fucking problem?
I always have my best ideas when it's too late. I spend all my money on stock 6 gear.
Oh no.
Should I use it on brain cells?
You can only get those on the black market. They're very expensive. Okay, let's see what my... Oh, pencil. Oh yeah, that's right, because I charged it in the middle. Never mind. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Hi. It's been 4 hours almost, I think.
Yeah.
I think it is time that I retired to the bed place because I am very sleepy.
Alright. You're a trooper. True trooper.
So happy to hear that. I'm so glad you think so. I'm
Mama, thank you for going on this journey with me.
Yes, I've been more than happy to help with this thing.
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
This endeavor that I've damned you with. The nif-nobbins of life are what make it worth it. Okay. If you toss me the PSD whenever you need, like you can do it in like the morning too if you want.
Okay, we'll see.
I will see how. I'll see how if I can get some words on them, and then. Oh, my fingers are really stiff. Oh my god.
Oh.
No. I haven't moved them in a while. They were holding up the iPad.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I don't have a great setup. Anyways, yes, thank you so much for helping me color, and
yes,
we'll get some words, and we'll get like one set out, one small set out. Well, not small. I mean, there's a lot of them still, even of what we managed to get done.
Okay. Well, all right. Have a good night. Good night, people in my stream. Oh, the viewers is plural. There's more than one person. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Fun night. Good night. Bye night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye, everyone. You have a good night. Fuss is gonna send me that oh, my brain is also dying. Sorry. Fuss is gonna send me that PSD, and I'm gonna try to get some words on them, and then I'll put them up somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Maybe on Instagram. I can try to put up something with a link, and then put them just like a little spot so people can download them, and they'll only be the digital versions. I wanted to make physical versions that people could print out and cut up, but there's just no time. This project kind of started Sunday night. So yeah, Sunday night, I started doing the doodles, and then yesterday I started doing the cleaned up stuff, and then as you saw tonight, Fuss and I just did the rest of the lines, and she was working on the coloring. So it was very truncated timeline. So sorry, excuse me. I'm still trying to kind of get over the cough, unfortunately. Excuse me. Anyways, so I will try to put up a link. I'm going to be making a Discord soon. It would have been great to have the Discord so that the link could just be in there. But I will be making Discord soon for the stream, and I'll put them up on one of my channels on my Insta. Probably not on my Twitter, but I do have a Blue Sky as well. Yeah, well, maybe I'll dust off the old Twitter, and I'll put this one post up for that, because it's just a little easier to access for links. So yeah, Insta and Twitter for right now, I'll put them up, and if people want to grab them and share them and give them to their friends and wish them a happy Valentine's Day with a little bit of death and gore and a lot of humor, then please feel free. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for being you. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Well, it's bedtime for you too, buddy. Yeah.